welcome, guys, to another episode of the GM Podcast. This is episode 23, the Jordan episode. How's the week has been for everybody?
I've been on an adventure.
Good, man.
Wait, what? You got story time?
Shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I started Game of Thrones 3 days ago. I finished that out. I'm caught up.
So explain to the listeners. You started last time we talked.
So
you were on episode.
No, I hadn't even started yet. So the last time we talked was like last Sunday, right? And we were talking about last Saturday. Yeah. We were talking about Game of Thrones, and I was like, all right, bet, because I have Easter break coming up, and so Monday and Tuesday of this week, actually basically on Sunday, I finished all my work for like schoolwork as far as like stuff that I need to get done for the week. So that'd be Monday and Tuesday. I would literally just go to school, come back, start an episode. So I probably got through the first season maybe on Monday and Tuesday, and then by Monday and Tuesday, and then on Wednesday was the first day of our actual break. Bro, I just started. I just kept going for like a 2 to 3 day sprint.
And you finished are you caught up to season?
I'm caught
8?
up. So like tomorrow's a brand new episode. I know what's happening.
You're on season 8?
He's on season 8.
I finished yesterday.
I literally don't even know how that's possible.
That's not
Bro,
I
it happened.
Let's do the math.
Bro, like how many episodes?
It's like
every episode,
50,
every episode is like
right?
50 minutes.
Yeah, 50
50
And
minutes.
it's 12 episodes a season, right?
Not 10. 10
10.
episodes for the first 6 seasons, and the 7th season.
minutes. Oh my
So
God.
the seventh
didn't-
season is
You literally
6.
didn't do anything
You didn't
but
move.
watch.
No, I worked
didn't
out.
move.
I worked out. I woke up every day at 5 a.m.
45-minute workouts?
Oh, so you got like
I wake up at 5 a.m., brush my teeth, go down, eat breakfast.
Were you like listening to GOT as you were working?
No. I was, bro. That was my time for that was mental clarity right there, because I was just like
Oh my
reflecting on life.
if you do the math, Matt, if in 2 to 3 days, 67 hours, I think it's 68 hours of TV
Bro, I had
time.
3 days
Is
of
it?
nothing to do. Like, what did you want me to do? Just sit there?
Bro, there's only how many?
Wait,
There's
let's
72.
let's
Bro, no,
round
wait,
up.
Alex, please. There's 72 hours in 3 days, right?
Yes.
Well,
Bro.
I technically finished. I only watched. I
means-
really the first.
No way.
Yes, dude. Like I'm telling you.
I believe it.
No, I believe he did.
I
I'm just
think
like,
that-
bro,
Mon-
you didn't
but-
do anything else except for watch
That means you
GOT.
Yeah.
gave yourself,
Yeah, I don't
you gave yourself 5 hours of free of like activity.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. You
So
know,
that's
it
what I
wasn't
said.
3
That's
days.
why I
That's
asked you,
sick.
Matt. You
Dude,
didn't
it was like
sleep.
it was like
5
4
hours
I
of
did.
4.5.
It was maybe like, all right,
It
let's
was
say 4, like figuratively.
Kinda
I mean,
slice-
including
slicing the 3
if you
days shit,
include if you
You slept
include.
for 4
slicing
hours.
It, slicing it.
No,
You
bro.
did not
3 days.
sleep, bro.
It wasn't
I
3
did
days.
sleep.
How
I got
long?
all
How
my
long?
sleep,
How
like
long
5
was
to
it?
6 hours of sleep.
It wasn't
every
3
day. That's all
days.
you need. So I was
a lot.
good. I'm on a sleep
Sorry.
schedule of
Wait,
waking up
let,
at.
let a nigga talk, man.
Wait, why is Josh just
Yeah.
Because when you listen back to this, all we hear is.
I was
You hear me say, it wasn't
wasn't
3
even really
days. It's a
paying
lot.
attention, but all I hear is Josh in the
Yeah.
background adding background noise.
All right, so like my sleep schedule already is I wake up at 5 or 6 a.m. regardless because I wake up
What
for
time you go to
school.
sleep?
Like 12 or 1, depends. I'm just used to it. Like that, I only need 5 or 6 hours.
Get
Like,
more
Monday
sleep,
through Friday.
King.
Huh?
Okay,
Get more sleep,
6
King.
hours straight.
Yeah, no, but then I sleep a lot on the weekends. Like Saturday and Sunday, like after I work,
So
I
you
go
catch
work.
up?
Yeah, I catch up on the weekends, and then I go hard Monday through Friday. So I was already used to it. So I was like, damn, like I don't want to throw up my sleep schedule when school starts back up and stuff like that. And plus, I'm more productive that way. So I would wake up at 5 a.m., brush my teeth, go have breakfast, go to the gym, come back, watch Game of Thrones.
It's impossible, man.
No, it's not,
It only
bro.
leaves you 54
Bro,
hours.
give me 4 to 5
With those
days.
3 days of sleep, seeing your average
All right.
6 hours. You only have 54 hours to watch those, 6 seasons?
Josh, I can literally tell you
6
everythed that
seasons?
happened in
Okay, so
detail.
wait,
what happened
when
through
did
the
you
6
start?
seasons.
When did
I'm not saying you didn't watch everything. I'm just saying it didn't
I'm
happen
sorry. I
in 3
probably
days.
like realistically like of like catching episodes here and there.
Uh-huh.
Well, the first season and a half I caught between Monday and Tuesday.
You know what? It actually is very possible.
Bro,
Because
Monday through
I did the same thing
Stop. What are you talking about?
Bro,
Did it when?
when I was in Nigeria.
See the whole 3.
I went through 3 seasons in Nigeria in like.
bro,
less than
all I did was
couple
literally
days.
sat in my room
Exactly.
and
What'd you
watched
say?
Game of Thrones.
3
Less than a
seasons in the
couple
last
days.
couple days. He's talking about 6 in 3 days. A couple is 2. 6. You talking about 3? He's doubling your
But Matt
shit.
started. Didn't you
Matt,
start after we
Matt,
talking about it on
Matt,
Sunday?
So I
So
finished the first
when
season.
When did we record it yesterday? Was
So
it-
theoretically,
it
I
was
watched
Saturday.
56 to about 50, maybe 52 to 56 episodes, somewhere in there within the span of 3 days.
That means you literally, as soon as you woke up,
So how
you're
long-
watching
how-
it until you sleep.
Bro,
Yes,
bro,
I would wake up, work out for an hour and a half, come home, and then go fucking watch it.
From daylight to
The dry, that's not,
Yes, I didn't do shit, man. I was in my room.
wait. From what time do you get done with your workouts?
Probably like 6:30, 7
AM?
a.m. Yeah.
That's not
So you-
including drive time.
Josh.
Bro,
So
okay.
Wait. So you would come home at 7 a.m.,
over here
shower
asking the dumbest
till 8, and then from 8 a.m. to how long?
This is like 12.
From 8 a.m. to 12 a.m.
Bro, I didn't do shit.
You know what? When you put it like that, it is very possible.
It
to do
is
that
very
shit.
possible. I didn't do
No, it's
anything.
possible.
Man.
That's
I didn't.
Bro,
do
when you
anything.
think you could finish 2
Bro.
seasons in one day.
I even
That is a
I even
16-hour day.
Yes,
of
I-
just
bro,
episodes.
you can
I
knock
would-
out 2 seasons in one
I
day.
hung out with Courtney as well,
Wow.
and we watched Game of Thrones while we were
a
hanging
season
out.
and a half.
She's catching up
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, no, she's already caught up. So I was just
That's
like,
fine.
yo,
Yeah, a
like,
season and a
I'm
half a
chilling.
day.
If you, Josh, if I,
No. 8 a.m. to 12 midnight.
oh no, that's nuts. That's ridiculous.
I'm not saying it's healthy. I'm not.
Yeah, that's-
I'm not saying it's healthy.
that's
That's what I
crazy.
said. I would order
I
the
thought,
adventure.
we were talking about is this even possible?
Yeah.
The title of this episode is "Your Purpose Does Not Exist."
My purpose was to finish the damn show. That's what my purpose was.
That is a life with no purpose.
Yeah, man.
SA, we in
That
the
is
building.
Too much, bro. That's 1.5. So basically, you're saying 1.5 seasons a day.
Almost, yeah.
And then
Easily.
we had what,
Easily.
you had eight seasons to do.
7. The last season was
You had
only
7
6
seasons
episodes
to do?
too, so it's only like 56 episodes something.
Yeah,
like
so
66.
in about 4 or 5 days, you cleaned up.
I would say 4. I would
Oh
say
my
within 4.
gosh.
Back a little bit.
That's
I
pretty. That's disgusting. But I see how that happens.
Yeah, it was very gross, man.
That's
like I
nasty.
would literally wake up, work out, eat some breakfast, and then shower, and then just
That
same
is
spot.
sick.
You know, when days
Except
when
for my last
when I
day.
binge like that, I shower to make it feel like I did something that day.
Nah, man, I have to shower. Like,
no, I'm
regardless.
saying like I shower in the morning and then I shower again to make it feel like I did something.
Oh no.
But no, 'cause
I
when
do
you-
that
when you're
too.
when you're just sitting like and you're just nastiness,
You
and
get
just
oily
watching
and
it
just-
over.
yeah.
Back don't hurt. Like
I have a
nothing.
very comfortable bed. Very comfortable
I can't
bed.
even stay like laying down. Like I have to.
Oh no, I had you know it's weird. At first I was watching on my laptop, right? So I would lay back and have the laptop like on my chest. I would put
That's
the screen.
fucking sick.
So the screen was like I would say like
Yeah, how
at
are
a 35-degree angle. So my eyes were just looking at
That's
it. like this.
fucking sick.
I've done that too, but for something else. Very
I
sick.
know what that's from.
Oh,
I caught my roommate doing the same thing one time.
What are you doing?
No, you've never.
No, I've never done that. But I know people who've done it. That's their way of release.
that's wild.
No, that's not my go. That's not my go-to. I'm just saying I've done that. Before.
It's not like Charlamagne. Like Charlamagne. Isn't Charlamagne?
No,
he likes
no.
on his knees.
Yeah, Charlamagne saying that is. I don't understand how he thought that was normal.
What's Charlamagne say?
He used to.
Because
He used to,
then
he
people
used to
gonna
jack
people
off
gonna,
on his knees.
That sounds so painful.
He said because when he did it on his back, he just felt like it was too nasty. so he used to get on his knees and do it, which I don't get it. I don't know.
That's fucking sick.
I don't know. I don't get the logic behind that. But
Just-
whatever.
That's so fucking sick. You know what's your You look like a fucking. Like a fucking.
Are you praying while you're jacking off?
Bro, I don't
you
know
look
why
a
he
fucking
did that,
Like
man.
an addict, bro. Can you imagine someone walking in on you doing that?
Oh my god!
He explained. He literally explained.
Do you understand how sick?
I'm just,
He said he explained that like he just felt gross like doing it by himself because like he just felt like this is something that like just like lonely people do.
Oh my god!
So like he would do it on his knees. I don't
for what
I
purpose?
remember that. I remember the interview.
What did he say? There's got to be a reason, man.
There's a whole week he was talking
That was
about
just,
it.
that was just like. I mean, I
He
think
he just said that he just felt weird, like just
Yeah,
like
laying on his
laying
bed.
on his back and doing it himself. So he's like, when I get on my knees, it just feels better.
Different.
I don't.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
man. So I would just lay there, point the screen towards my eyes, and just
Speaking
watch it
of
like that.
knees, have you ever tried kneeling? That's just like one knee.
Huh?
Kneeling.
Just
What?
kneeling
For what?
Instead of 2 knees, just do 1 knee.
Okay.
and
For
jacking
what
off.
purpose?
I wonder how that would be.
Oh my
Kneeling.
gosh! All right, guys, please.
I don't know.
Please.
I don't know what we're talking. I don't know what we're talking about.
Please.
I don't know.
Like you're kneeling and playing a guitar. You know, like
Please, I did not mean this to be a segue
I'm sure
into
you've
that.
done that.
But
That
anyways,
position, like when you
anyways.
played rock band back in the day.
Anyways.
You know, kneeling. It's like, yeah.
well, that was sick.
Don't reach out to me
Yeah,
for
yeah.
confirmation.
Yeah.
I've none.
We're not recording now. but the Instagram. What happened with Instagram, Josh? I know we said that I was gonna be one of the top. Charlie, are you gonna? What's wrong with you,
Sorry,
man?
man.
All right, Instagram recently just released an article, right?
Yeah, well, I
Or
want
there
to
was
say
an article released on
yeah
Instagram.
on Instagram. So apparently,
Wait, who said that? Where'd you see that?
Online.
Like what was the article?
Well, I'm so
That's what I'm about to read.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
No, but like what was the source?
Oh, there's many. This
The
was
Verge?
this was The Verge. But there's other ones.
The streets, nigga.
But yeah. So Instagram has considered hiding the like account on people's photos because what they want your followers to focus on what you share and not how many likes your post is getting. But the person posting the photo will still be able to see the number of likes that they receive. So that's what they're trying to test out, or possibly do that in the future.
So other people that are not the original poster.
Yeah, so you won't see how many people are liking any photo except for your own.
So you won't know
Okay.
if you're popping off or not.
Oh,
No,
so
you-
I
they
know
won't
if I'm popping, but
Yeah,
other people
they
don't
won't know if
Yeah.
you're popping off.
Okay, so then I guess engagement will be measured strictly by comments now,
yeah.
and so that's how a company will know
I'm sure
how much ad dollars to spend on someone.
I'm
Or
sure
they'll
someone will-
ask for like a screenshot or some
an
shit.
analytics?
I've had
Oh,
companies
they'll
like
ask for
ask
like
me
a actual
for a
screenshot.
Yeah.
screenshot of my stories or
Because
some
if
shit.
we have I have a business account on Instagram, so it's like
Yeah.
we could see the analytical breakdown of like our followers and like the percentage of like
Average
men and
likes.
women, where they're from, all that shit. So
Yeah.
it also give you like this impressions thing to where you can see how many people are visiting your channel
Okay.
and how much I guess clicks your channels is generating, how many
Okay.
website clicks you have. So they have all that kind of shit. Some companies require you to screenshot that.
Okay,
in
so
order
then-
to-
so
in
then-
order to validate your asking price for like sponsorships and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Okay, so then if that's the case, then it really doesn't matter if the likes show up because the likes only matter if it ruins Instagram's business model.
No,
but
I'm not-
because
Well, continue.
but if it's not going to ruin Instagram's business model, they're going to be fine with that. Like if advertisers are still able to know who's really popping out here and who's the proper person to convert on a sale, then it really doesn't matter whether or not the average everyday person sees it, unless they can make the correlation that people buy off of other people liking the same thing.
Yeah, I feel like people that have things going for themselves, like people that are already like doing things, it wouldn't really be that crazy. Like it wouldn't be that much of a switch up. But for people that are like no, not startups. I'm talking about just like people that literally like their business is like getting likes. Like their business directly equates to getting likes. So it's like let's have like an influencer said like there's one influencer that has a business and there's another influencer that's just like an influencer. That's like that's
Okay.
what they do, right?
Okay.
They get their money off of like
Oh yeah,
likes.
pure likes. Yeah.
Just pure likes. Like if you see someone get like a shit ton of likes, they're gonna get a shit ton of money.
Wait,
most
hold
likely.
on.
That's
But-
their everyday leverage from a company.
Hey, well, but I thought that advertisers had started to get a little bit smarter and
I
understand.
think,
that-
I think it's all about translation.
Yeah,
They're getting
haven't they gotten smarter?
they're getting a little bit smarter, but at the same time,
likes don't matter?
there's still companies that will throw
Oh
money
yeah,
at
true.
people that
New companies and people that are new
they'll
to
throw a shit ton of money if you have like a lot of followers, you get a lot of likes.
Yeah.
So what's the stat that y'all can that's like stays accurate? Let's say if like they had a lot of fake followers, that wouldn't reflect that as well. Because people with a lot of fake followers can get a lot of fake likes. But is there a stat that y'all personally have that doesn't like that's really concrete that doesn't?
Are you saying like are we able to spot people that are like kind of fake?
Yeah, like is there any analytic that I haven't really gone through the
It's not like
analytics, but
it's not like analytic. It's just
But-
like you could kind of just you could
the
tell.
business- The business
'Cause, like-
account just shows
'cause-
you like impressions. It shows you
yeah.
where
Because
they're
let's say
based.
you do have a lot of fake followers, so people with a lot of fake followers can still profit off that.
Yeah.
There's no way to like, I guess for companies.
The
to,
company has to do their due
Yeah,
diligence.
exactly.
So it's like
Seeing pretty much companies will do. I've known someone or known of someone that signed with a company. He had a shit ton of followers, getting a shit ton of likes. He was like 2 million followers, and the company did a test trial with him, and they were paying him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And the first month results came back, and he was pushing the code and everything, and he didn't sell anything.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what it comes down to: how much they're actually selling.
Yeah, the
which can
translation.
yeah,
the
yeah,
which can-
translation.
yeah.
the conversion.
That's why I feel like the whole removing the likes thing, it won't really, it won't hurt anything.
Yeah. It
If
won't-
anything,
It'll make companies be
if
smarter.
anything, I think that would be good for the creative.
Oh yeah, Kanye
like,
said that.
Because to a certain extent, it would be like kind of a freeing moment. It's
Yeah,
like,
oh,
all right,
you'll just
like,
make content.
Yeah,
that
you just
wanna
make content that you want to make. Like you're just like, fuck it,
Yeah.
I don't care about the likes. Like it's funny
Yeah.
because like some of the stuff that I post that does the best is I'm just like, I don't care. Like I'm
Yeah.
just gonna post
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
funny. I'll post
No,
it.
I think it would actually do a lot for Instagram because now you're going to have. I'm positive user activity is going to go up extremely because once people don't have to worry about likes, even people that are not really social media people are going to post more.
Yeah.
because they don't have to worry about only 1 or 2 people liking their picture or liking what they post. I'm not being serious.
No, I'm laughing.
You know,
that kind of sucks.
Yeah, right.
When you post something, you're like, ooh,
Because nobody wants.
this is gonna move the needle.
Nobody wants to post something and then have their post
And that
show,
whole
like,
gets like,
yes,
yaka.
gets like 15 likes or something.
Yeah.
And you're like, you be like,
Then you got to delete. And
Yeah.
that's a lot of people delete their
Yeah, no,
photos.
you know what's gonna happen is
Like-
actually.
Russell wakes up in the middle of the night.
no. That was one. That was one time. I'll share the story. I don't care.
No, but anyways, nobody. I was
No, whatever. I'll share the story. All right.
Everyone's sleeping.
No, bro.
I remember I was,
in the AM.
I was on 59 when he said that shit.
Bro, this is okay. I've only done this one time.
All right, go ahead.
So for some reason, like, I was like in love with this picture. I'm like, bro, this picture is amazing. Like,
which one was it? The
It was the
chocolate
one.
one?
I think it was the one where it was.
With the
I remember he
chocolate?
sent to the group message. I was like,
Yeah.
bro, what is this? It was the one of you. It was so dark you couldn't even see you. Like the
It was you in
BPN
the
one.
mirror, right?
It was you like in the gym. Kelvin took it. Like it was.
oh no,
Yeah.
I was about
There
to.
was no
I was
different.
All you
No,
could
no,
see was
I
like
was walking-
the
I was-
outline of your body.
No, I was like, no. I was walking to do like a deadlift or some shit like that. And I was like, man, this is like
The
fire.
silhouette is
I was
just
like,
fire.
ooh, this.
Wow.
I was like, ooh,
was
this
it a
was
silhouette?
huh?
Was it? Was it?
silhouette.
No, it wasn't a silhouette. It was just.
Hey, sorry, put the mic back on.
I said it right. I said
No,
silhouette.
he didn't.
What did I say?
Bro, you said, was it a silhouette?
a silhouette.
He just said it faster, man.
Yeah, I said it fast.
All right, bro.
Nah,
bro.
but
It keeps falling.
I saw.
Oh, it keeps
Oh, that's
falling.
that shitty. That's that shitty stand.
Man, I heard him say it too. I was trying to
Wait,
pass
what?
by it. I was trying to gloss over it. All right, but
Nah,
anyways, go
but
ahead.
okay. Basically, like I thought this picture was fire. I sent it to the group chat. I was like, yo, I'm like, yo, this one's gonna kill it. And they kind of everyone like I sent it to the group chat. Lukewarm response. I was like, whatever, like whatever. I'm gonna post to IG. I posted to IG, and like I do this thing. Like I used to do this thing. I don't do it anymore. But I'll wait like 10 minutes. I'm like, all right, if this hoe's like moving, then in 10 minutes I'm having
it's
like, a lot
getting
of
that
likes.
usual traffic.
Yeah, that's just getting that crazy
If
traction.
it's getting that usual traction.
10 minutes pass. I was like, damn. So I was like, okay, like maybe I'll wake up and like I'll figure out it's really moving.
But when you realized that it was like it wasn't
Oh,
him,
yeah, when
you
I-
texted us.
Yeah, when I realized it wasn't moving, I was like, damn, this hoe's not moving. Like, what do I do? Like, I feel like deleting this shit. And then Sean's like, what the fuck? No, don't delete it. Like, bro, if you think the picture's dope, keep it up there. And in my head, I was like, nah, fuck that shit.
No.
I think I
You were
do
like,
remember
yeah. I'll keep it up there.
I did say that?
And then you texted back. You were like, I deleted.
Oh, no. I probably said it, but in my head, I was like, yeah, fuck that, nigga. So then, like, literally within 3 minutes, like between, it was like almost midnight, I deleted that photo. And that's the only time I've ever done
Yeah.
that.
What about the chocolate bar one? Did you post that?
The what?
The chocolate bar one. I remember.
Chocolate bar?
Yeah,
you called
and
yourself a chocolate bar.
you put like no. There's like a picture of you, and you put like a chocolate. They say you said I never saw the picture because it got like deleted before I can see it. But you posted a picture of you, and it's, you put like a chocolate bar where your shit was supposed to be or something like that.
A chocolate bar with my shoes supposed to
Like
be.
a chocolate bar emoji. Yeah.
Maybe I did something like that.
so
and
which-
I just didn't stand behind it. I was
Foul
just
ass
like,
picture.
that's-
I remember there was one time we all I think me and Russell both posted like what are some topics with GM, and
I
we
was
got
just
no one commented on it. Like barely anyone commented on it. Remember that?
oh no, I took that L though. I held it.
You deleted it?
I do. No, I didn't. I kept mine up.
I kept mine up. I was just like, damn, this one get no traction. Oh well.
okay, never mind.
So y'all think
Yeah.
y'all think the likes thing will
Yeah,
be a good thing?
Because there's certain influencers,
will.
man. If
I
they're
think
not
this would be a really
if they're
good
not
thing.
getting any type of clicks or any type of traction, they start like
But
they
it's-
stop. They will literally stop posting because
Instagram will
they feel
fucking-
like they have to keep up with their peers.
yeah.
And it'll
In
take
that
away-
aspect.
it'll take away the,
Instagram will
pressure.
skyrocket once that happens. Kanye said something
I
about.
think the activity level of Instagram is gonna go
It's gonna go crazy.
astronomical.
Bro, people are gonna be posting anything.
Kanye said that the like feature took away from the content creation. The art of Instagram.
the art of it,
Yeah.
the art of Instagram. People are
Now
about to get
everyone's
really
like,
creative.
He was like, now everyone's like, how many likes did I get? How many likes do you get? People are comparing people. He's like, people walk up to people and comparing people based off the likes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're not at my level because you're not getting as much.
One of
likes
these
as
one
me.
of these social media influencers that lives in LA said that literally like when he's meeting girls or girls are meeting him, the first thing that they always do is they both pull out like the Instagram to see
Bro,
like how many
Remember when
followers
you
and
know
how
I'm not
many,
gonna say that.
Remember
I'm not gonna say
Black Mirror, the first season? The social.
I never watched it. I can't watch
None
that
of y'all
show.
Black
that.
Mirror?
You don't like Black Mirror?
I can't
Oh,
watch
is it too like
too
real
realistic,
to you?
bro? I can't do
The
that.
social media episode. where like
which
people
one
are
is it?
literally walking around with like Instagram statistics over their heads.
I need to watch that episode. That is
Bro,
that sounds
that
like
show
crazy.
does the best foreshadowing.
Bro, but that's
everything that's happened in that show is happening.
But that's what really happens in LA.
don't know
Like
everything.
to really
Nah,
like
bro,
they say that.
almost everything.
They said that in LA. That's really what happens.
how you
If you're
judge your status.
You judge a girl off of how many followers she got. You judge a guy off of how many followers he's got, and that's that. The conversation continues if it's like up to your up to your standards.
Now, for all the people who really care about likes, don't get it twisted. You gonna see if your shit ain't popping. So if they're not deleting the like function,
No, but
you'll just be the only one to know that your shit
But
not getting
also-
money likes.
But I think that a lot more people will get comfortable.
Yeah.
with
yeah,
the-
which would be good. But
Yeah.
I think most
for
people
y'all who care about likes so much, this
Yeah.
is not really helping you out. So you need to change your focus and not really put so much power in
and
how
I
many
think the
likes
content's
you get.
going to change.
Yeah,
I think people are going to get a lot more like shifty with their content.
Yeah, I think what most people are afraid to post and stuff is because they're scared of the backlash. Like they think that like, all right, if I post this shit, even though I really want to post it,
Yeah.
and it doesn't get enough likes, people will think like it was a whack ass post. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
like
saying?
what happened?
What's up, Josh?
Bro, you know what I just realized?
What?
If they're not gonna show likes, niggas ain't gonna be getting caught up no more. People can't like
What do you mean?
snoop on likes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like people are
Why are you
that news feed?
stop reaching for me?
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just okay,
Stop reaching out to me
okay,
for confirmation,
okay,
nigga.
no, I don't mean
I
like
don't
caught
know.
up. I just mean there's gonna be less arguments like you liking like just a non-important photo. There'll be less arguments and relationships.
Yeah.
Shit
Hey,
like that.
don't reach out to me again, my nigga. Bro,
I'm
you're
not
like
saying
you're
y'all
like trying to
good.
grab me. You're like. I'm like, yo, my nigga. I don't know what you're talking about.
Y'all understand? Like I'm saying, like in general.
I feel you,
I'm
buddy.
saying in general, you know, a lot of relationships are Instagram shit affects relationships. Y'all,
I know.
you know what I mean? Yeah,
I hear
yeah.
you.
I
So
empathize.
Don't
I
reach out to
empathize.
me
Y'all
again.
get too defensive. I'm saying just in
Just
general.
because like you're like
Bro, you're like, but you're trying to grab me. You're like,
something happens.
John,
ooh, Russ, this is gonna save
we're being
you.
recorded now. We're being
Yeah,
we're
that's what I'm
being
thinking
filmed
about.
now.
Like shit, bro. Like,
But I'm just saying because we always talk about how like other people like get, huh?
who we?
I'm saying we talk about how like how
Who's
Instagram.
we? I don't talk about that. I'm good. Like, y'all talk about that.
Listen,
I feel you. Okay, no, in a serious
how
manner,
Insta-
I
yeah,
just
how
what you're talking
Instagram
about.
can ruin relationships. And we talk about how other people like getting a lot of arguments over liking
Yeah.
like a senseless photo, something that's not even
Yeah.
that bad, or like shit like that.
Yeah.
So
not
that-
everybody will be free.
Yeah,
Everybody
that
will
will
be free.
get taken out of it.
Everybody will be free to creep. Everybody will be free to trap.
That is true,
Everybody
because
is free to do whatever they
Remember,
want to do.
remember how I talk about like when you go to that like function or like
Yeah.
the activity function?
Yeah, yeah.
You could just be seeing how
Oh yeah, that
niggas
thing's gonna be
getting-
gone now.
Some people be getting
Yeah.
down real nasty out
Nah, I
here.
think it'll still be there. Maybe.
No, it'd be gone.
Only
now.
for
It just
comments.
doesn't make any
If the
sense.
likes are gone, then
It'll only be for comments.
Oh, you know, no, the likes.
You know
will be
what's
there.
cool?
Actually, no, it might be.
I think I like it because I think
because you'll see people what people like.
I think this is gonna promote people.
it's not
commenting.
necessarily about seeing
and, like,
what people
interaction.
like.
So you're saying
Oh, my
you're
bad.
saying
It's
Wait, hold on. We got like
It's gonna
go ahead.
it's gonna
Go ahead.
promote like interaction and a lot of commenting,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
actual like
No, what he's talking
Actual
about.
people to
He's
people?
talking.
yeah. Instead of just like an ass
Like,
and like it like
okay. So
oh I like that ass.
do you
Josh,
think
tell
that's
me what
gonna,
you're
it's gonna take? Do you think it's going to take away just the number, or just showing that they'll still show that he liked that
'Cause
photo?
remember the notification
but it just
tab?
won't show how many likes that photo got.
I think the whole purpose is to remove the likes, the number of likes.
so. You won't know. Would you still know what someone liked?
I think
Do that.
I think
you as a
the
poster
original poster will be able to see who
liked
liked
their
it and the
shit.
number of people that liked it, but the outside viewers
No,
will
so
not.
so what Josh is talking about, the notification tab, right?
Yeah,
Where you
yeah.
can see you and following.
Yeah,
I still think that there might still be
the activity feed should. Still
that
be-
it might be there because
Yeah.
technically it's not saying how many
Yeah,
likes.
it just shows
but
that
just
this person
showing
liked.
what you have
Yeah, yeah,
liked.
Yeah. So basically,
No, it does show how many likes because it'd be like this person
Sometimes
and
it
like
does.
20 people like this photo.
So that'll be gone.
Like 20
that'll be
others?
gone.
No, it'll be
yeah, like this and 20 others.
it'll be like
this
20
photo.
others that you follow, isn't it?
yeah, it's like the people that you.
Sometimes.
So this is what
Yeah.
it would be. This is what it'd be probably now. It'd be like, so say you like some photos, and I went to that tab, right?
Mm-hmm.
It would be like Joshua Kanye liked these photos. That's probably what it'll be. You know?
Well, I mean, just an easy way around that. Just be loyal and just don't be doing bad shit out
Bro,
there.
it's
Man.
not
Just be
cheating to like
good.
a picture, man.
I mean, yeah.
I want to put that stigma
All
out
right,
there.
all right. There's-
All right, Matt, say your view, man.
Hey, Matt, scenario. If a girl posts a picture of an ass and you like
Nah,
it,
that's just disrespectful. That's
There's-
different.
okay,
I'm just
there's
saying, like, if you support a person, and you know that it's strictly platonic. Like,
Oh, no,
that's
that's
your friend,
different.
and they feeling it. Like, I
Okay,
mean,
what about X?
What about your ex?
Yeah, who you're friends with. Like, you cool with. You know, some people are cool with the ex.
It just depends on what your boundaries are with your girl. Like, if your girl's not comfortable with it, then you respect it. If she's like, man, I don't care if there's nothing between y'all, then it's all good. That's how me and my girl are. If she likes a picture of her ex,
is like your best friend. I know some
Yeah,
people.
I
I know
draw
some
a
people
line
like
on
their
that.
ex. So weirdly, I'm like, yo, like what? I'm like, yeah, my ex is like my best friend. Like
That's
we realize
strange.
we're not
So,
together,
okay.
but like we're best friends.
What if Courtney went and liked a picture of a guy with like his hand on his piece and he's shirtless?
His
no,
hand
that's,
on his
that's
piece?
disrespectful.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm not cool with it. The fuck?
Okay. I thought that's where you were leaning towards.
No. I'm saying like if it's a picture of like her ex and like he's like
No, not
he
even
has
a
a regular.
just like a random like dude.
Oh, I mean, at that point, I'm just like, shit, that's fucking weird. But I'm not gonna approve of it either. So
Oh, okay.
it's
You're
nothing.
not gonna what?
I'm not gonna approve of that. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, so you're gonna confront her about it?
No, I wouldn't like, bro. I'm not the confrontational person, but like, I would definitely be like a little spicy, like with some attitude. But that's about it.
You're gonna have like the
Yeah,
passive
I'm
Oh,
like,
so you liking big guys'
That's-
pictures with meats and shit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, that's a long convo for me.
Yeah.
I need to figure out why this is happening. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, I would definitely like eventually have a conversation, but I'd be like, maybe it was an accident. Like, I wouldn't like jump out hot with that shit. I'd be like, hey, yo, by the way, I saw
Oh, so
this.
you liking his picture?
Nah.
I've
I mean,
had-
but then also it's like girls like pictures of like their crushes and shit, like as far as like celebrities and stuff like that. I don't find a peace with that. I don't have a problem with that. But if it's a tasteful picture, fine. But if it's like
You know
a
what
guy,
you know what I think is weird? How it's accepted to have a crush, to openly say you want to like have sex with a celebrity.
no.
I'm
No,
off
we're
that.
We're not
I'm
doing
off
that.
No,
that.
but like it's very
Talking about the
common.
Man Crush Monday or
Yeah, it's
Women
like,
Crush
It's
Wednesday.
very
Nah.
common.
If my girl told me, was like, oh yeah, he could get it, I'm like, shit, he can have you then. Like,
Yeah.
I'm good on that.
I
it's
always
very
always told
common.
myself if a girl ever said like, oh, I want to fuck, like if my girlfriend ever said like, oh, I want to fuck so and so, I'd be like, oh, well, yeah, you're single now, go try and fuck him.
yeah.
There you go.
So,
What about Chris Brown?
outside
Go,
go.
You're single now. Go
He's
find
a common
him.
name that's brought up. Like a lot of girls, like they'll
Nah,
have
I'm not
boyfriend.
rolling.
Like such and such we were just talking about. She came out the other day and said, and someone asked her who's your man crush, and she like openly stated that she wants to do this with this person,
Huh?
a celebrity.
Who's me? Wait,
No.
what?
No,
someone
someone
else.
you can't
Yeah.
say it now.
That's
And I was just like,
Who?
because
you have a boy.
yes,
I
so
mean, you have
if
a
you're in a
boyfriend.
relationship, bro, you're a reflection of that person. Like,
I just don't know who we're even talking about. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
We're on camera, man.
No, I'm my bad. I
No, the
forgot.
funny thing is because he can't even say who the guy who she want to have sex with either is, because then it'll give it away.
Yeah.
So he has to say he just has to go all
Yeah,
around
nah,
it.
I'm not rolling. Like if I'm in a relationship and you telling me you want to fuck a celebrity, I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, well you're single. Go ahead, go try.
Yeah.
He doesn't want your dumb ass. Wow. You got. Whoa.
Russ might be abusive.
Yo, bro. I just got
Whoa.
spicy.
you say that?
No,
Bro,
you have
you know,
to cut this.
bro, no, we don't have to cut it. We don't have to cut it. Bro, you know what happened? Bro, you know what happened? Like, I just thought it just happened to me for a
went
second. I'm like, all right, you want to go? You want to go?
He
Fine,
became
go
one-
have him.
He became one in the moment. And he
All right,
actually
hold on,
happened.
let's
But I mean, that's the kind of reaction you'd have. That's the kind
We
of
gotta-
reaction.
we gotta
No,
pause,
no, you don't.
Oh, no,
That's
you're
the
not
kind of reaction you'd be mad as shit. So I mean,
Yeah.
I mean that's a.
All right, that's what you wanted to.
But yeah, man, I
Nah,
don't
no,
think. I don't know.
I'm not saying that maliciously, Jesus. Like I'm
Yeah,
just like,
he's just saying like in the heat of the moment, that's where you're gonna.
okay.
you'd be
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
and I don't call girls out of their. I actually don't do that. Like I don't say, I
never.
don't call girls out of their name. Like I would think that in my head though.
Are you gonna call girls a dumbass?
I wouldn't call my girl a dumbass.
Oh, I've been called a dumbass. I've called her a dumbass multiple times.
Oh, I know.
It's
For
whatever.
me, for me, I never call girls out of their name. Like I never would be like, oh, you're being a bitch right now. Or
Oh, I don't
I
say
can't
that.
even say the B word.
I you know what it is?
honestly,
I
when,
feel like if it's like a stupid question, and we both know that was a stupid question, then I'll call you a dumbass, like in a playful manner, but not in a way of like, damn, you're really stupid, like not like in a malicious way.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like calling me out of my
You
name.
y'all don't do that. Y'all,
Nah, I don't
y'all
do
never
that.
call someone like
That's-
man,
that's
you're
a-
just stupid.
No, no. You know, it's
You've
funny.
done
We
that?
had
You've done that before?
we've
You ever done
we've
it with a
talked.
friend? Or even a
You've
girlfriend.
done that to your girlfriend?
Yeah, we do it to each other all the
That's
time.
why if someone
No,
calls
I'll
you
be
stupid,
like,
that's like
wow.
Out of a joke?
Yeah, out of a joke, like, we'll say something. I'm like, wow, you're a dumbass.
Like you were saying like you just
Nah,
you're
nah.
fucking dumb.
That's why you're
Nah.
no, you're
No, you
dumb,
can't do that.
but,
No, you
like,
can't do that to me.
Oh, I mean,
I
like
know,
I said, everyone's different.
Everyone's
can't-
different, but like, yeah, no.
Yeah, so you'd get tired
So,
of
you, so
if Tori was
sometimes
just-
you look over the corner and be like, oh, you fucking dumbass.
yeah.
Not like
Bro, I've never.
If we both
I
sit there, if we both sit there, bro, I don't know. I mean, I don't.
No,
trip
I
about
mean
it.
every relationship is different. I just
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
what
see
I'm
myself. Oh, Casey, you fucking dumbass. You're like, wow, that is.
No,
That's
but
like-
but it wasn't like she was mad, but it was like it was partially joking, but we weren't really like we weren't having laughing and shit. She was like kind of she was kind of mad, but like just still being playful.
Yeah.
She's like you're a dumbass. And I was like, hey, like really, like don't. I
think it's different for every person.
Yeah, no,
dumbass is probably like just.
What about like a meme reference? Like you know how 6ix9ine used to be like stupid, like that. Y'all don't do meme. Never mind. All right.
No.
I know what you're talking about, but nah, I don't.
Okay.
What if someone calls you a monkey?
Who calls me?
I remember
monkey?
people like teammates used to do that shit.
No one's ever called me.
With your dumb ass.
That's racial.
So you ever heard like that shit? Because someone say over and over, with your dumb ass, with your dumb ass, with your dumb ass.
Fuck
It just gets you pissed off.
If someone called me a racial slur, that's different.
A monkey,
Like,
nigga,
yeah, so
really?
a
Monkey?
You've never been called monkey before?
Me? No, I've been called a camel.
have?
Multiple times, bro. Growing up,
Yeah, I've been called a camel jockey.
bro, white people love calling
What is that?
people
A camel jockey?
Not
Like
even,
what is that in reference?
not
to?
even only black people.
I don't
Just
know.
monkeys is like a term.
Is that
Like,
like
oh, you
like
fucking
a
monkey.
racial
It was
thing
like a
for
brown
you?
thing. It's like people
never
assumed
been called
I
that?
rode camels or something.
You've never been called a monkey before? Oh, my monkey.
Like in a
Damn,
loving
where
way?
Like a loving way, yeah.
Hell no.
Like a loving
A girl has called you a monkey?
I think like
saying.
someone like you
Yeah.
fucking monkey.
I
Yeah, that's
actually,
happened
like
multiple times.
in a loving type of way. Like they didn't understand. I'm like, yo, I know you're trying to express your love for me, but like,
Yeah.
please,
Your girl has
don't
called-
call me.
Your girl
a
has
monkey.
called you a monkey?
It's not like
Yeah,
calling you-
a girl's
it's-
called like
yeah.
not like, oh, you're a monkey, but it's like, oh, you cute little like monkey, and it's
Yeah,
like,
like
Are
that.
you like
I'm
you're
like-
like you're my monkey, like my whatever.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
but I've seen girls call white dudes that.
You little
Yeah,
So I'm
that's
like,
what I'm saying. It's not.
I've seen girls call white dudes that too, but I'm like,
Are you
yo,
saying you're okay with it?
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
you've been called monkey all over social media,
Huh?
silverback gorilla and all that. what have,
I've never been called. I have been called a gorilla, but I never like give it
I've
like.
been called a gorilla though.
I never give it any like coolest book.
I've told
positive.
people multiple times. I was like, please, I
that
know
silverback
y'all
emoji
trying
in your
to.
shit.
I know y'all are trying to compliment me, but I'm not rocking with.
Charlie the silverback.
I'm not rocking with silverback and all that
I
shit.
mean, and then
like,
plus you're knocking shit. It's gorilla too. So
Yeah,
like,
no, yeah, I understand that.
So it's hard to like.
I
for people to-
don't tolerate people.
that's cool,
calling
nigga.
me
Don't
a
call
monkey.
him. Don't call him
Yeah.
silverback.
People think like people
Super-
probably think it's okay. Like
Oh.
people think probably like, oh, his product is gorilla, so he probably cool with us calling him a gorilla.
Or people say like, "Oh, you got that
probably
gorilla
think, like-
chest,
they
that
probably
monkey
think, like,
chest."
the- knock it,
Hey, hey, don't ever tell me I got that gorilla chest. I'm not cool with that. That is nasty.
oh
Get
my
that gorilla
goodness.
chest. Silverback action, baby.
But some people do. Y'all know some. Y'all know who I may be talking about. A couple of people I may be talking about. But some people embrace that silverback gorilla.
Yeah, there are people out there
perception.
that do it. I mean, like I said, it's all up to the person.
Yeah.
I just feel like those are different things for things like that. Like you should definitely not test the water out on someone that you don't know.
I mean,
Like,
some
it's
people are
fucked
out
up.
here really trying to be the coolest monkey in the jungle.
All right, that's good for them, man. I hope their homies are calling them that. Like not a stranger. The fuck.
Yeah. Shit. What's up? What's the next topic?
I don't even know where we're at right now.
Let's talk about
We went from Instagram to monkeys to...
Speaking of social media, should we talk about Kim Kardashian?
I was going to talk about Drake's pictures thing. That's actually really funny. The Drake curse.
Oh, yeah, so what happened with Drake?
All right,
What
so
happened with
like,
Drake?
so do
Explain
y'all
that.
believe that? Do y'all actually believe there's a Drake curse?
Yeah.
Because throughout history, we've seen, he takes his picture with Duke. They lost. They lost out. They got eliminated from the championship.
And Kentucky that one year.
Kentucky. The craziest one was Alabama, because people thought that was gonna be the one to break the curse, but then Alabama lost and shit like that. So
Wait, so the Drake curse is that if he takes a picture with someone, he's...
on that team like sucks.
Yeah. So it's like, if it's like a high stake game, like let's say Alabama in the championships,
Uh-huh.
he took a picture with them the week before or something
Yeah.
like that, and then they lost that championship game, and then it's been proven statistically.
Yeah.
You take
Honestly,
a picture.
it has. I've noticed it. It was good. This happened like last year too, or 2 years ago. They're
That was
like,
every year.
Yeah, they're
Every year.
like Drake is a curse. Like
So-
Drake will curse your team.
And so the reason that we bring that up is because recently an Italian soccer team banned all their players from taking a picture with Drake because
What?
yeah, they banned, like the organization, they tweeted and everything. They said it's for Roma. The team, all Roma players banned. All
taking a
Roma
picture
players
with
banned
Drake?
from taking photos with Drake until the end of the season.
Did he respond to that?
I don't think he has
That's
because
crazy.
he posted a
He's
picture
friends
with
him?
With who?
Drake's friends
with some of the
everyone,
Roman players.
I don't know.
Drake's
But the only reason they said that is because he posted a picture of one of France's players,
What happened?
Lavin Carezwa, whatever, just before they lost to Lille OSC, and what CNN called the team's biggest league loss for nearly 20 years.
Damn, man. 20 years after that's a statistic anomaly. Like,
Yeah,
that's
nah,
So after
crazy.
that, the team Roma just like, hey, y'all are banned from taking pictures with Drake until after the season.
That's
I
been
get
known
it.
though. Like whenever Drake starts to bandwagon a team,
They lose Kentucky.
yeah.
Everyone.
Johnny Manziel,
Everyone.
Damn.
he made a song with that nigga, and then
It's honestly very strange how I love Drake. I think he's the best artist right now, like of our generation. But whenever he starts to like really like the nigga doesn't have he doesn't have a team. Like
Well,
he's a fan of every
Toronto.
single.
There was one
He's a
picture. I
Toronto
forgot
fan.
what he
By
split
default,
it. Remember?
nigga.
I forgot what
He's
championship
from
was
there.
for.
Yeah,
he
but
wore a shirt.
Bro, I don't
that
even think
split
Drake
the
really
teams.
fucks with Toronto. Huh?
Y'all remember that photo? He wore a shirt that had like both teams on it, so they couldn't say it was a. I can't remember what game it was though.
I appreciate the support like aspect, but I think it's really weird that he bounces around a lot.
I mean he's not even from here.
Yeah, he's not even from here, so
Yeah, I guess.
he's just like
He'll ride whatever's hot.
yeah, he
Yeah.
always does.
Oh, yeah, right.
Kentucky,
Like-
Bama.
Yeah, he got
Bro,
So
it's
he had a shirt that had the Saints, the Chiefs, the Patriots, and the Rams on it.
That's pretty sick.
And for everyone who believes in the Drake curse, good luck. This was before the AFC and NFC championships.
That's a sicko post.
So-
yeah, he had to
all
get that
4
shirt
teams on it.
custom made
He had the
too.
Patriots on there too.
Yeah, all four
okay.
for
He
the
had to get that
championship
shirt
games.
custom
That's
made.
sick. He knows.
Yeah, he knows people talking.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if a team is great, you want to buy their jersey, you want to support them. I don't know. I don't know. I would never. You'll never see me rocking a
owner. If you were owner, would you be okay with your players taking a picture with Drake when y'all have a chance to
High-state game?
to run for the championship?
I'm doing anything and everything.
out of good
After
luck
seeing
and
his
shit,
track record.
no.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey man, I'm honestly
He
like,
made Bama lose.
Yeah, I would say after we win this championship, if y'all get the chance, go ahead.
And that was during Bama's best year. That was when Bama had the best regular season statistically and everything. That was the year they were supposed to like really win,
It's crazy.
and they lost.
This playoffs, when you think about it, like the NBA playoffs, not that fun to watch.
Bro, it's not.
I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
I haven't
watching
watched it,
Rockets.
but yo, do you guys think is the Trailblazers versus
That's a good series.
That's
Is it
the
good?
That's the best series.
Have you guys been
That's
watching
the best
it?
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
I haven't been watching it.
It's been
I've
good,
been seeing the
man.
highlights between
Russ
Westbrook and Dame.
bro.
Bro,
They've been going ham.
What
that
was
is
it last
that is-
night?
I gotta catch the next game.
that is the
It's good.
remaining 25% of basketball that's left.
That's still, like-
true basketball.
yeah, bro. They seem to be going,
They're
at it
going
from
at
the
each other. They're
highlights.
talking shit. I'm talking about like they're like giving each other hard fouls and like they'll respond
Yeah.
by like scoring on both sides.
Yeah, I
of the court.
saw, I
It's
saw that.
It's good, man.
That's the series that's kind of keeping
don't-
this playoffs alive because this playoffs is absolute
Don't
trash.
forget about Patrick
Probably one of
Beverley,
the
though.
worst. It was good because they won that second game, but now that I know the Warriors are about to destroy them, like it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
Warriors about to destroy
like
them.
like
Was,
when you
like-
was
they're
Beverly
not gonna
giving
let up.
Durant trouble?
Oh, yeah.
no,
He did a good job the first two games, but
can we be
Durant,
real? Can we just be real, man?
I think
Come on.
Durant wasn't putting effort.
Durant was just like Durant's like,
he was
bro.
doing the
He's like,
system.
he's,
Bro, yeah, because from what I looked like, it looked like Durant wasn't even worried about him
he's
at
not.
all.
He's not worried about
He
him,
was
bro.
just
He's
following the Warrior system. They score when the ball is
Yeah,
moving.
Beverly was doing a lot of touches and touching him, but Durant didn't seem to be bothered at all.
Nah, he wasn't.
I hate
And he
how
gave him a lot of credit on in the post game.
And then he said he also followed it up. He finished it up by saying, "I'm gonna beat me tonight." And he came out there, dropped 35 points, destroyed him.
Yeah, Durant's just a cheat code.
And they won by like 40. How much they won by? Like 30, 40 points.
yeah, they won by a lot.
I really want to. I'm gonna watch the next game of Blazers versus.
It's good.
That's the only.
good
That's
versus
the
Westbrook.
only game I look forward to.
Just from the highlights, man,
I saw
it looks
a,
like that's
a tweet.
those some
Someone
dogs going
tweeted they're
at
like
each other.
these niggas need to be mic'd up for their next game.
Yeah, it looks
They're
like
talking
some
motion.
dogs.
I'm talking about like there's a one time. What did
and they were backing it up too.
Russ blocked the fuck out of Damian Lillard.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And then came down and shot a
Dame,
three.
Dame came down and hit a three, then hit another three, and like he hit a layup, and he's like, "We still here?
Yeah.
we still here?"
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, like they don't even people don't do that in the NBA these
Nah,
days.
I remember
man.
Dame hit a three and then he was like bombs away.
Yeah, they're talking shit out there, man.
Yeah,
But they always talk shit.
And then
You just don't see it.
did
They
you
always
see
talk shit on
did you
it.
see the
Hell
clip
no,
of
not in basketball,
did you
not
see the clip
in
of
these
I think it was Westbrook was shooting a free throw and one of his teammates was on the sideline and he had the towel in like a baby shape and he was rocking the baby, but it really looked like he had a baby in there.
He did that all last night. The game last night.
I got just from those moments alone, I have to watch this next.
That series is gonna go all 7, and I think that the Rockets Warriors next series is gonna be the NBA Finals.
That's crazy.
And then after that, I know that's unfortunate. The NBA is gonna lose so much money.
They're already
scoot over. I was just like, damn, you're so close to me.
Well, it's because he adjusted later, and I just wasn't moving.
you know the playoffs.
I couldn't finish my
The
sentence.
playoff ratings are down like 20% with LeBron gone.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Man,
20%.
I
Yeah.
knew it, man. This
Wow.
shit's whack.
It's LeBron, bro. It's LeBron.
Bro, LeBron
playoff.
makes people that don't even watch basketball watch it.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's not in the playoffs this year, like this,
Because the casual
Bro.
everyday fan is not going to.
bro,
a
look
game.
at this matchup, man. Look how disgusting that matchup. Who wants to watch that? I'm sorry, Russell. Who the fuck wants to watch?
Fuck you,
that?
nigga.
Spurs versus Denver.
This series is
That's
great.
sick.
You know what's
Who
weird
wants to
is
watch Clippers and Warriors, man?
you
Who
like
wants to
the-
watch
you
Utah
actually,
and
bro,
Rockets?
that's
like
why I
the
have not
Spurs
been-
or only because you're from San Antonio.
First round's always
I
trash.
don't know
Though.
how you
No,
asking that
that's
question.
not
For
true.
some reason, I just feel like
That's not true at
it's
all.
a
Last
vibe.
year's first round was fucking lit.
No, was it?
Yes, it was.
Wait.
The Pacers, Cavs, bro. Last year's first round was lit as fuck.
This nigga
Yes, it
Josh
was.
has called me a fake Spurs fan.
I don't know. I just feel like you feel like you're forced to like him because you're from San Antonio. You know it's okay to not like him.
Bro, I love the
I
Spurs.
feel like I feel like it hurts you to actually like him.
No, bro, we have 6 championships or 5 championships. Why would I not like being a Spurs fan? Bro, you know how much anxiety I get from watching Spurs games?
You really genuinely get excited for
When
them?
they lost in 2013, I cried.
Man, it's so hard to see how someone can get excited watching them play.
That's what I'm saying.
Because we
Very
win.
bored. I mean, yeah, y'all
Beat
are
LeBron
winners.
twice.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey,
I'm talking about in this.
he has a
current-
losing record against us,
That's
nigga.
true. That's true.
LeBron.
In this current
Your
day
man.
and age, man, this is just really boring basketball.
Yeah, we
Patty
It
Mills.
works.
Dubs.
It works.
Is Patty Mills
When
balling?
you know yeah, of course, Patty Mills.
That's your answer.
That's Patty Trills, nigga.
He's balling?
Or Patty Thrills.
He's changed his hairstyle a lot since the last time I.
The Spurs are actually not that boring to watch. I don't know why people keep saying that. They're not.
Who's
I mean,
their,
I'm sure they're less boring.
who's their main
without Tim
scoring
Duncan
threat?
and all them.
Who's the guy that's really, who's the main scoring threat on this team? It doesn't look like there's.
It's DeRozan and LaMarcus and LaMarcus Aldridge, but
The way
LaMarcus Aldridge.
the way he plays
LaMarcus
basketball.
Aldridge is
I know
nice.
I know he's nice, but he's
the way he
he's the
looks
main
when he
scoring
plays.
threat.
he's one of the main ones. Yeah,
Oh wow.
I think he averaged like 22 this season or something like that.
But anyways, no.
He had a 50-point game this year.
First rounds are never that fun, man. I'm sorry, I'm being honest. Any first round, I'm like, all right, this is just gonna show you, like, all right, this is how it's starting
So who's
off.
balling on the East?
It's
that's
never
like,
been this
interesting?
trash.
Bucks.
It has never ever been this trash.
You're just saying that because LeBron's not in.
No, but last year I was tuned into all the series.
Matt, I'm not
last
gonna
year.
lie. You think
This
this year
is
the playoffs
trash.
is not good?
Bro, what do you?
I don't know.
What do you? This shit is awful.
I like
man.
it. I like it more this year because
my
I
God.
finally can see.
You
that.
like this year more than
Bro,
last
that's
year?
sick.
No. I'm just saying, like, I
okay.
like it this year is because
about
I don't know who's gonna
say?
win the championship. Like, I don't know. Like, y'all, all of us have. All of
What
us
do you
have.
mean, Golden State
No, there's teams that can beat Golden State this year, man.
Bucks.
Golden State's
for
not gonna
7 games.
Yes, bro. Yes.
What are you
All right,
guys
we'll see.
talking about?
We'll see.
Like, what
All
are
right,
you
we'll
guys
see.
talking about? 7 games?
Yeah.
You think someone is gonna
We have to win
Only
4.
team that's gonna fuck with the Warriors is the Bucks, and that's in the finals.
Nope.
All right.
Charlie, 7 games.
talking
7.
about?
7. Let me say that one more time.
But they
7.
think,
me, possible.
they
No.
think that this Rockets team is better than last year's Rocket team, which I don't know why, but okay. These two niggas.
I didn't say that. I just said that. I didn't say that. Don't put me in that. He said
No,
that.
Charlie said
No,
that this.
I really do think the Rockets.
I think they picked up different players that are good, but I don't think they have the
So
same
you
chemistry
think
as they
James
did.
Harden and company can beat the
Fuck yes, I think they can.
the Warriors for 7
Fuck
games?
yes, bro. Last year we
No,
almost
they
did
got beat
it.
them for,
We were one
4.
quarter.
They
one
can't-
quarter,
no,
man.
No, okay, don't get me wrong. They can, but they won't. That's all.
Bro,
That's what
I don't-
you believe,
I don't see
man.
them consistently beating them 4
That's what
times.
that's what
Yeah,
a
that's
hater
what I'm
always
saying.
says,
4
man. Hater always
times,
says
bro?
that. They said the same shit last year.
Man,
Guess
James
what?
Harden,
7 games.
James Harden's gonna check
Seventh
out
game.
in game 2.
7th game. The only reason we lost that was because Chris Paul got hurt.
He's gonna check out one game.
If you take out one
Iggy
of-
was hurt.
Huh?
Iggy was out.
What does that have to do with anything, bro?
Iggy was running their
Andre's
def.
a-
Bro,
their
he wasn't balling that year.
Yeah,
He was.
No, he wasn't, bro. He wasn't.
Iggy,
He's a very-
last
he's a
year,
very-
All right,
Iggy-
that's what y'all want to say. If y'all say
Iggy
that's
was-
the reason
It's
they,
not even that. He's just
He's
a
a very
very
underrated
he's a
and
key
low key.
component.
he's a
Yeah.
good player. But I'm
Last
saying,
year-
y'all have KD. Y'all have KD, and you're gonna tell me Iggy's a key component?
Yes,
Yes.
it's a team.
Shut up. If you have KD and you have
You want him to tell y'all to shut up?
I got tight. I went like this. My fist
Bro,
balled
I'm
up.
so angry that y'all say Iggy's out, but we have 3 more All-Stars and we're still taking a 7-game series
He's
against the
very right.
Rockets.
He's true.
Shut up without that, man. That's
no,
so
Nah,
irritating.
man.
Y'all
Honestly,
gonna say
Bro,
that?
that's so
Wait,
irritating.
you don't think
Warriors-
Iggy's a key component of the team?
Not with not with 3 of the shooters.
You have to
bro.
You think
you have
he
to
gives you
realize
good minutes?
you have to realize he comes off the bench.
That's what I'm saying. What are you talking about?
Nah, man.
You're
Bro,
talking about, like,
Iggy's their sixth man.
I don't think the Warriors can never ever get a pass.
Are you saying
because-
bench players don't matter?
No, it
I'm
matter.
saying it
I
ain't
agree
matter.
They matter.
I'm not saying, but I'm saying is if he's that key component, why are we giving them that much praise then
Bro,
for the other 3
Alex,
players?
The Warriors have
Hey,
Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green,
Yeah.
Kevin Durant, and they used to have DeMarcus Cousins. You shouldn't have an excuse if you have Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson. And
What do you
Steph
mean
Curry.
excuse for what?
If
What,
you have-
what
if
excuse?
you have Kevin Durant,
if a
What
bench
excuse
player,
are they making?
y'all are
I'm
making
just saying-
that
I'm just
Iggy
saying,
was that much
hypothetically,
crucial in those 3.
if someone
Bro,
was to get
bro,
injured-
you
They
got
didn't have DeMarcus last year.
Bro, I'm saying that if Iggy's
Bro.
out, you still have 3 of the
You gotta
3 of the most elite players playing against a team that only has 2
Bro,
players,
you also-
that are technically elite.
One's,
Capella,
one's almost washed up.
exactly. Capella is he's new in this shit. So I'm not taking that excuse of saying, oh, they shouldn't have fucking beat him. Like they're trash, bro. 7-game series, we lost by 1 quarter with an injured Chris Paul. I'm not making
and-
excuses.
No, you're not talking about
the
that.
We
Warriors,
lost.
and I'm just saying, and the
I know
Warriors
you're
didn't
not
have
talking about
Iggy,
that.
which is a key component.
But
of the team
they
as well.
still
The
didn't.
Rockets dropped the ball.
100%.
Twice.
100%. But I'm
Twice.
saying that not even fucking
That's why I won't watch it. I
once,
won't watch
man.
them until they go
once,
to the conference
bro.
finals.
Once. That's
I'm
what I'm
not
saying.
watching
Like,
the
don't
Rockets.
count the Rockets out just because y'all think that, oh, they're going to choke. All right, if that's what your opinion is,
They're
that's
choke
not-
artists.
then that's what your
You
opinion
know what's
is.
fun?
That's
you know
what your
what's cool
opinion
about
is.
this? We get to see what happens in like just a couple of games.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
thing
man.
that I don't like about Rockets fans sometimes is that they act like this shit doesn't happen every year.
You guys are blind to reality, and
I'm
you
not
have the
blind.
same
I'm not
level of
blind.
enthusiasm every year.
Because I'm a fan? What the fuck? Obviously, you're going to have enthusiasm.
Nah, sometimes
man.
you just
No,
gotta be
no.
real with yourself and
Don't
know your
get
team.
me- don't get me wrong.
But
Booty.
how can you say we're booty? How can you say we're booty when we were 1 quarter away, man?
No.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I don't know. I think
Nah.
the Rockets are very good. I'm just
No,
saying,
but I
like,
get what you're saying, but
there's gonna come a point in time where it's just not gonna come together.
It's just not gonna click.
Something
It's just-
something
it's
is
just
going to
not
happen.
gonna click.
Hey,
There's going to be an
I'll-
excuse.
And,
I'll
and-
say
and
this,
you
if-
know it too, Matt. You know
I'll
it.
say
No,
this.
I'm saying if we play the way I know we can play, we are
Hey.
beating Golden State.
Hey,
Bro, if I hear
Hey.
this line every
Look how well we
single
played,
year,
man.
every
Hey,
single year.
Without
Hey.
injuries, come on.
I
bro.
agree with Alex. I hear that every year.
Bro, if
But-
my
but-
knees were working correctly and my ankles were working correctly, I would be in the NBA.
I'm not
But for
saying
some
that-
reason, I can't get it together.
I'm
But if
saying
I-
that-
but if I can play the way that I used to play,
I know the Rockets are way better than what y'all think they are. 100%.
Wait. Used to. So you were nice like that?
I was good. I was decent. Anyways, go ahead.
I'm just saying that y'all think that the Rockets are complete trash, and I don't agree with
I
that.
never said that.
No,
never said
I
that.
just said they were booty. That's trash.
That was just a
You let him
reach
talk
just
to you
for
like
because
that?
it was funny. But
You raised
I'm
those-
gonna talk like this.
no, I
'cause
gotta let Matt
five
get
people.
I gotta let him get his rocks off. But
I have never ever seen you behave in this manner.
What I'm saying is, for me, like the worst kind of teams are the teams that you swear they got it together, and then when the time
Bro,
is there to take it,
bro, the
something
Rockets-
injuries, choking,
Oh my
something
gosh, they're
happens.
choke
That's all I'm
artists.
saying.
They're
Like,
Did I
choke
say-
artists.
Okay, as someone who doesn't care about either one of these teams,
Would you not agree,
I
Charlie?
I agree with what they're saying, but at the same time, for some reason, not even for some
Bro, we've
reason,
watched-
this year. I just really feel
Charlie.
they won.
Charlie,
three-
you remember Clutch Bar last year?
No, I'm just saying they
You
won.
thought the exact same thing last
No, I'm
year.
just
You
saying
said
that-
for some
but-
reason they have it together.
Okay,
this
the
time.
reason that I say this year it'll happen is because they beat them 3 times in a row in the regular season.
that shit don't mean shit.
And those are
man.
all like
Them
really
niggas
good
was
games.
them niggas was
Bro, who's
chilling.
All right,
who's
and then-
even focused
Hey,
on 82
hind-
games?
and then
hindsight is
one
always
more.
20/20, right?
One more.
What?
Do they have Bogut yet? Back or no?
Yeah, they have Bogut.
Oh, he's washed. Anyways, one more. JaVale McGee's gone. DeMarcus Cousins is gone. All they have is Andrew Bogut. He's pretty much washed up now. So they have no presence down low. So I really feel like if there's any year for the Rockets to win, it
Is this
has
year?
to be this year because the Warriors are at honestly
Hey, Alex.
for the
It has to be.
for the
But I'm
first
saying it will
time
be.
for the first time ever, the Warriors are at a disadvantage. They don't have a strong presence down low, and you can. I think teams are just starting to realize they're starting to figure out how to beat them. So I think this year, I'm just saying,
There's
man.
a difference. No,
I'm
there's a
saying,
difference
man.
between saying that
They know how to beat him. They just can't do it.
No, but listen
do
to
it.
what he's saying. There's a difference between saying that this is the year that they have to beat
I'm
him.
applying
then
factors.
they will.
I'm
He's
applying
saying
things
this is the year
that
they
actually
have
happen.
to win.
Bro,
Not that
the
they
golden
will win.
rule, the golden
So
rule.
he's
the
saying
off-
this is the year they have their best shot to win. Not
Bro,
saying that
yeah.
they will win.
For me, that was last year.
Charlie, the golden rule, the offense that Golden State runs is just it's literally close
saying,
to.
but they've
your
been running it
team-
for 4 years,
what,
5
But what people don't realize is that your defense has to be in constant communication with each other. And when you're tired and when you're fatigued and the game is on the line, you're not thinking about letting PJ Tucker know, oh, Clay is wide open in the corner. You're not constantly making cues like that. It really forces you to actually verbally communicate with each other.
Yeah, you're talking as if as if the Rockets are all
Rockets are-
trash.
I'm not saying that
You're
no,
bugging.
I'm not,
No, he's just saying when crunch time
when
comes to
crunch
crunch time, he trusts the Warriors system more than he trusts Chris Paul
because
and James
because
Harden.
you're not facing the
That's
Warrior
fair.
system all throughout the whole season. You're facing them what 3 or a couple times a year.
And let's not forget that
They're running it every day.
the Warriors. All this is irrelevant. Like at the end of the day, I think last year the Rockets had a better shot at beating the Warriors, and they couldn't take advantage of that. This year, I don't think they have a better team than last year. They rely a lot more on James Harden. I feel like James Harden's going to come a little bit short when that series comes around because his usage rate is really high. He's going to be tired, and I just think the Warriors.
Bro, they're going to be having to play both sides of the floor, and you know how Harden likes his defense.
All I have to say is the Rockets don't win this
Doesn't
year,
exist.
man. If the Rockets don't win this year, Matt, no more.
Nah.
Never.
Y'all say that, but they say that every year.
No, this is what I hate. This is my grind.
believe-
This is my gripe with that, man. Okay, I'm not gonna fucking sit there and say every year is Rockets year. I'm not saying that. Yeah. There was a span of time where I was like, man, the Rockets are fucking done for a couple years.
I don't remember those years.
because we didn't talk about the Rockets at those times, man. Bro, for the past almost 6 years. I would say the past 2 to 3 years, maybe we've had a shot at actually making it the playoffs. Last 2 years, our shot at actually winning the championships. All the stuff before that, when Golden State was just getting formed, when Miami Heat was rocking, I was not shouting out that, oh, the Rockets are going to win the championship. I'm not stupid. I understand that, the odds are stacked like heavily in other sides. But this year, these past 2 years, I can see a team that is actually championship caliber. You can say that about your team. You can have confidence in your team and say, yo, this team is playing a way that I haven't seen in the past 8 years.
The Rockets.
That's what I'm saying.
The Rockets have the best shot out of all the teams in the NBA right now.
Nah, Milwaukee has a
Nah,
better
Milwaukee
shot.
has a better
shot.
Milwaukee has a better shot, but I'm
Six-
saying
they have a 6'11" nigga that
Milwaukee
is-
has the
that's a
best
Shaq.
shot
Why
of
are
beating
people
Golden
saying
State
that?
because, bro, their team is really good. Like, their team is not only, like, polished, but they are finessing.
Have
man.
you been
They are
watching
playing
the
really
Yeah, but
well.
I just don't.
Bro,
They are dominating.
They're a great team. I just don't see them.
I mean, they are
competing
beating
with,
the
They play-
Pistons without Blake. So.
bro, they're a long defensive team, and
They're a
they
really
play
good team.
good offense. They have
Honestly,
shooters around
have good
Giannis,
shooters,
and Giannis is literally Shaq.
Yeah.
Bro, watching him
bro.
play is disgusting.
The Rockets playing
He's
Milwaukee.
Shaq with speed,
He's trying to
quickness,
dunk on you every single time.
I
He
am
took
more,
that out of Shaq's books.
Yeah, bro, he's trying to punch
bro.
you.
I'm more fearful of Milwaukee than I am Golden State, and that's being completely honest. I'm like, fuck. Even if we beat Golden State,
That's the
Golden
thing,
State,
you're right,
I'm
you're
like,
right.
shit.
Yeah.
We got to beat Milwaukee. That one, I can say, you know what? Y'all probably have a point of saying,
Rockets
like, we're
don't
going to
win
lose
this
that
year.
shit.
They're capped.
Exactly. I'm not saying they're capped. I'm saying that, damn, this year is going to be a rough one. Not because of Golden State, because of Milwaukee. Not because I don't want to hear that
Hey.
shit of, like, we're not beating
You know
Golden
what?
State.
For
I don't
me,
ever wanna
for
hear
me,
that.
it's
What do you
also
envision? Go ahead.
it's for me also. It's like, look, man, if you haven't been there, you got to show me before I even start believing in you.
Yeah.
nigga.
Yeah, like,
So
like
what
the
do you-
Rockets have to prove to me that
What
they're
do the
gonna win.
Rockets
But don't
need
get
to
me
do
wrong.
in order to
when they
beat
win,
Golden State?
I'm a Houston
What,
fan.
like, what needs to happen on the floor?
With Golden State,
Yeah.
everyone needs to play their part in the sense of Chris Paul needs to stay healthy, one.
Okay.
Two, there needs to be better communication on defense. I'm not saying that we have the greatest defense.
Okay.
I think we have a solid defense, though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And on top of that,
And then on the-
it's going to be a high-scoring game.
And
I
on
don't
the
want-
offensive end, what needs to happen?
Shit, niggas gotta make threes. That's it. That's our system. We gotta make
Live
that
and
shit.
die by the three.
It's the
Bro,
truth.
You know what's funny? When you said Chris Paul got to stay healthy, I'm like, that he's gonna miss a game. He's gonna miss
Bro,
he's gonna miss something.
The Rockets, I fuck with the Rockets. Don't get me wrong. They my squad.
Bro.
They make it to the championship. Hey, H-Town all day. I'm a rep it. You know what I'm saying? But they have to prove it to
Bro,
me. So
man, but statistically, bro, running on a 3-point offense is
This guy's
just,
gonna be nice.
If you're not Golden State, it really isn't supposed to work.
Mark my
That's
words.
what they always say, man. I'm tired of hearing that. But
Yeah, fuck
do we
they.
realize that
listen to
James
what they
Harden
say,
is,
man.
is different?
God damn.
bro.
If anybody should know, don't listen to what they say.
No. I'm just saying, statistically, most people should
Forget
not
the
be.
statistics.
Most people should not be running a 3-point
You
offense.
can't measure this right here.
Oh,
You can't measure
oh
that.
yeah,
You know?
no. If they're not,
what I'm saying?
hitting threes, man, they
Bro,
look
they're-
really
they're-
bad. But at the same time, when they're hitting threes, it look good.
But what I'm saying is that for you for you to base your whole offense off the three
Yeah.
for
It's
a
not
series
good.
that usually at its max could last 7 games. And you expect to win 4. It's not smart. Come
I
on.
think we have a
Come on,
be-
let's be realistic
You know what, honestly,
here.
But they
I
could
think
pull
we
it
have
off.
a way.
Eventually,
Being realistic is the easiest road to mediocrity.
Okay, no.
Shut up.
Shut up, Josh. Shut up.
I think we have a better mid-range shot this year than we did last year.
Look, think
Yeah,
about it.
dude,
Think about
They
it.
do. I'll give them that.
We
Y'all
have a
do.
better mid-range shot this
Yeah,
year than we did last
I
year.
watched-
Y'all have a better down low presence than y'all do.
Thank you, man. I'm just saying, like,
By far.
bro.
I'm
Last
why-
saying
that's
you
why-
said
that's why I
you guys
think-
have to. You guys are living
Bro,
and dying by the
honestly-
3
no,
ball.
I said we have to
Honestly-
hit those threes. Like
honestly-
James Harden can't come out and miss 20-something fucking threes.
The Rockets are
Nobody
stacked
can
down
come out and
low.
miss 20
The
some
Warriors
threes.
aren't stacked at all, bro.
Fareed looks good. I ain't gonna lie.
DeMarcus Cousins.
He's a
injury,
nice little energy off the bench.
DeMarcus Boogie's injury is very, very like important actually.
Nah, it doesn't.
You don't
They're
think-
actually.
you think so?
They're actually. No,
Bro,
they're
they don't have
better.
any big
I think
men.
they're better without him.
They're better without. They're better
They don't have any
defensively.
big- okay, but when you match up against a team that has a solid presence down low, who's rebounding?
They'll be
for the
fine, bro.
Warriors.
Bogus, legit 7 foot.
Bogut is trash.
No, he's
man.
not.
He's not as good as
He was
used to
MVP
be.
of the Australian League.
He's not as good as he used to be, bro.
Bro,
He's not as good as he used to be,
Hey,
bro.
shut up. No. You're gonna tell me the MVP of Australia League is gonna come out and somehow dominate 3
no.
big
He's
men?
not gonna be trash. He could be serviceable.
He can tip the ball out into the front court.
Bro, Kevin Looney isn't trash.
There was a clip last game where Bogut did something stupid, and Klay Thompson just looked at him like in disgust.
I mean,
And I realized, man, this nigga's washed. Andrew Bogut used to be when he played with the Bucks. Remember that? Yeah, he was like their what's it called?
bro, when
Dynasty
they won the
player?
championship, Andrew Bogut was a huge part of that.
Yeah, that was like 3 years ago.
Yeah,
But and he hasn't then he stopped playing in the NBA for a while.
yeah.
Okay, so
He went to Australian League, I think.
so I think the Rockets have
Became
been
MVP.
beat down. Nene, Capella, Fareed, who else?
That's it.
I think that's it for dominating,
Down low?
down low,
And then,
dominating.
like, somewhat down low. We have PJ.
If they can slow the pace down,
It's not about showing. It's not even slowing the pace down. It's
Honestly,
playing your
man-
system and then also realizing that if we just have to make a certain amount of
Rockets
down low
are-
presence
Rockets is
and
really good, man.
someone has to
Shit.
go out. James Harden has to get at least 20, and then to me,
That's what I'm
James
saying.
Harden getting 20 is not that hard.
If Rockets,
It's
if
not
we're-
that hard,
if-
man.
I'm a person that believes that Gerald Green, Iman Shumpert, Kenneth Fareed.
Forgot about him.
Bro,
This nigga
their
said Iman Shumpert.
Their team is loaded.
Has he scored?
He said Iman
No, he's just
Shumpert
a
for
great,
real,
he's
for
a
real.
great defender.
He hasn't
Nah,
scored. Yeah,
man.
No, he
does
has,
he have
he's
stats?
just a great defender.
Or he just
Russ,
defends?
please
not
chime
playing
in, man.
because the
Please,
Rockets-
please chime in.
No, bro, they're not.
so he's not-
So are
he's
you
getting
making the
minutes?
case now that this Rockets team is better than last
Yeah,
year's Rockets?
by far.
Yeah, nah.
How many minutes?
By
is he getting?
far?
I don't think. Okay, I
Hell
think
no.
on paper we look better, but I don't think we're playing as well.
Not
as
even
we
on
did last-
paper.
Yes, we
on
do.
paper,
Whoa.
on paper,
Bro, on paper we look fucking crazy.
light years better, bro.
Them niggas are
that
washed.
Day, that day when we had the argument about it, I went and looked just to double check.
Okay,
Rockets
okay,
look 100
whatever. Y'all can have it
times
on
better.
paper.
That's
no,
what I'm saying. On paper we have a better team, but I think last year we played and we had a
bro.
different team chemistry.
Go back and watch
Bro,
last year.
we had a wild year.
Y'all's offense was the greatest offense of all time.
Shooting 27 threes per quarter is not chemistry.
Bro,
But anyone can shoot the rock, nigga.
no, they can't. But
Nigga, just shoot it.
no, I'm saying no. And defensively, they were hooping,
Bro,
Trevor
I don't
Ariza,
think they've lost their edge.
Trevor Ariza, PJ Tucker. I'm saying last year their team was way
Bro, I'm
better.
sorry, man.
Trevor Reese is a great defender, but I think
On
it
paper,
doesn't matter.
Mike
they're
D'Antoni
better
at the
team
helm.
this way.
At the helm is just. That's just not a good look, man.
This year,
There's
this
a lot.
year,
there's worse coaches
also,
that did
Shaw,
way,
you have to
way
realize
better.
that this year they were like, remember when they started the season, we were like, man, they suck ass.
Bro, do you realize
they
we
got
had-
it together.
Do you know how
Yeah,
many
then
were
they-
injured
then-
in the first
then-
half of our season?
Boy, I know, but then James Harden had to play at a
Bro,
disgustingly rate
come on,
to
come on.
dig him
Let's
out
be
of the
realistic.
hole.
Even then, man.
No,
Chris
I'm-
Paul
no,
was
no, no.
just coming back into
Hold
the
on,
fold.
Matt. I'm just arguing
Bro,
that this
y'all
team
are
isn't better
tripping,
than last
bro.
team.
This,
I'm saying
this year is Austin Rivers, man.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're even naming.
Bro, Austin
that
Rivers.
man.
is-
No.
Austin Rivers is
I
not
know
good.
he's been balling. I know.
been
I
balling.
saw.
But I'm just saying, last year they were just at a
Bro, this
historic
year-
level.
No, this year they're light years better than last year, bro.
Hell no.
Daniel House, Clint Capella, Kenneth Fareed,
Stop saying Daniel
Eric
House,
Gordon,
man.
PJ Tucker, Gerald Green, Austin Rivers, Iman Shumpert, Nene. Bro, they have a stacked squad.
And they
The
still not playing like they were last year.
The Warriors only had 8 players minus Boogie.
We
They
got
only have 7 players now.
Bro, we also got a
in
good
a
amount of
7-game series,
Wait,
bro.
what are we arguing
a
right
lot
now?
of those good,
It's just
those great
a better team.
And you're arguing our whole season versus we got a lot of those players that are late trades. A lot of those players were late trades.
Bro.
Rockets picked it up towards the end of the season.
Thank you, man.
Hey, if you
With
think
these trades.
if you think this Rockets team currently constructed is better than last year's team, I mean,
Hey, man,
I'm not arguing that. But
Golden
all right.
State, if y'all say we're getting washed by Golden State, y'all are bugging. That's all I
It's
can say
gonna be a
about that.
7-game series, and it's gonna be decided in the last game, and it's just gonna. The Rockets just have to make threes.
I'm gonna run this
And if
back.
they're
even
not-
that,
if
bro.
they're
They
not-
used to
This
not-
episode needs to be ran back after,
ran back.
after you guys get
I
washed.
just want y'all to remember to have this.
Okay,
confidence.
that's fine. What is your definition
6
of wash?
games. I think 6 games.
Okay, 6 games.
I say 6
That's
games,
disrespectful.
bro.
All right,
6 games. Not going to game 7.
all right. And I'm gonna laugh at you once we go to Game 7, even if we lose, because you're tripping if you think we're not going to Game 7.
Bro, 7 games.
If James Harden doesn't score 30 points,
That's what I'm saying.
Bro,
you guys need Harden.
Bro.
Harden has to play the
Bro,
game.
James Harden has to
Let's also think about this.
be nice for
Bro,
y'all to have
any
a
great
shot.
team with a great player that's any team built around one player.
Yeah,
is
that's y'all's
obviously-
problem.
No,
That's y'all's problem.
They do the same
Yeah.
thing. Oh my god, man.
Yeah.
You know how many
Hey,
teams are
Golden
like
State
that?
got like 3 of them
Golden
niggas.
State don't
Bro,
do that.
anybody on? I don't see.
Here,
Why are we
okay.
arguing this, Charlie?
Here's the
Bro,
We
we
had the
need
same
to close.
situation
We've been
last year,
talking
right?
about the Rockets for like an hour.
Well,
bro.
we had the
gotta
same
know this.
situation last year. It was like, oh, James Harden only has a 3, but we also have 3 other great players in Golden State.
Either-
Why did we go 7 games?
No,
then?
last year because
Why
they had
did
a
we go
better team.
I don't think so.
Last year they had a better team.
No, they
Bro,
don't.
PJ Tucker went for like 22
Yo,
one
man,
game.
this year, bro.
You
He
mighty
did that this year.
passionate today, B.
Yes, because I'm a Rockets fan, man.
Bro,
I'm a diehard
I'm just saying.
Rockets fan.
I'm saying that
okay,
this
here's-
particular team, James Harden has to score like 30-something points for them to have a shot.
Here's-
Last year they had a better collective
Bro,
team,
come on,
so he
man.
didn't have
Here-
to do
come
as
on,
much.
man.
That's all I'm
This-
saying.
This is what's gonna happen.
I am not saying that we can't lose. I'm not saying that. I am saying
Harden
that-
has to channel Michael Jordan every.
has he not? Has he not been channeling this?
In the regular season,
bro?
Bro, he's been still doing it in the playoffs.
I don't think that's true.
And it's
Bro.
also first round, bro.
don't
Like
think
you're
that's
judging.
Wait. So if James Harden doesn't score 30, if he
Charlie,
doesn't
what are we
score 30,
talking
you're not gonna
about,
sweat.
man?
No, because Chris Paul's
No,
gonna pick
Chris
it up.
Paul, bro.
Y'all are laughing.
Hey, I'm
Y'all
gonna go
are
to-
Chris Paul
laughing.
can't score.
Y'all
I'm gonna
are
go to the
laughing.
restroom.
All right,
Y'all
Chris
are
Paul
laughing.
can't score?
Y'all
All right,
think
I can't
y'all
have
think
this
16
conversation
points.
anymore.
If we had
can't-
Chris Paul
okay.
championship.
Okay, this
can't have
is
this
what I
conversation
think needs to
anymore.
happen. Rockets need to sweep Utah, get a week-long break. Because you have to think about this. This isn't a third round matchup. This is the second round. So both teams are gonna be they're still gonna be energized. They're not
Relatively
gonna be worn out.
fresh.
They're gonna be relatively fresh. And the Rockets are about to sweep Utah, so they have a long 2-week, 1.5 to 2 week break.
But sometimes the
between-
break doesn't do you good. Doesn't always
you
just
rusty, yeah,
it makes you
you're right.
rusty. It doesn't make
But-
you don't click game 1 and
That's
just
true,
start
that's
balling
true.
out.
But I also think that in this case, man, both teams they need rest. This
Bro,
about to be
this
a
is about to be a
very
crazy 7 series.
crazy
A 7 series. Do not say 6 series,
It's
Alex.
not one of
That's
those
so
series where you can get
disrespectful.
a 2-day break and come back into it and expect to win.
Bro,
That's what happened last year,
I don't
man.
like. I don't like the 2.
Rockets were worn
I don't,
out
I don't,
last
I don't
year.
like
Last
the
year
2.
we were fucking
They had just come off
tired.
that.
But the thing is, I don't like the
what
2
series
week
was it
break
before?
thing
That was
because
fucking no. That was
OKC.
Warriors.
OKC.
Exactly, man.
OKC. And that was a 6-game series with Russell Westbrook, right?
Exactly. Let me see my phone. I need to double check on that as well. Oh, it's behind. Never mind.
That was a good ass series.
But
Bro,
man, I don't know, man. I just think that it's gonna be interesting. We gotta make sure we watch all these games and
I'm keeping that same
I'm
energy.
gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh.
Shout out to
when-
Bron.
For me, it's just
Shout out to
I mean,
LeBron.
teams that just don't win, like don't that confidence, that blind confidence.
That
I
blind
can't
confidence
resonate
is
It's not
with
blind.
it.
Y'all just don't see what we see.
Okay, to end this conversation, who's the one player you want to see walk away with a ring this year that hasn't won one?
Westbrook.
Yeah, Westbrook.
Same here.
Yeah, that's Brody.
Oh, actually, I
But,
wouldn't.
hey,
I wouldn't be
who's
mad.
runner-up?
Also,
Nah.
Damian.
I'm,
Or,
I
or,
wouldn't be-
or yeah.
player.
You don't
I guess
fuck
you
with
could say
Damian
this.
Lillard?
I rather just want Russell to win it.
I want Houston. I want. I'm a Houston
Like,
guy.
is that-
In this whole
I'd just rather
matchup,
Russell
right?
win
What
it.
did you say?
I'm a Houston guy, so like I care more about the city than the player.
Bro,
Even though, but Westbrook, Westbrook,
I'm tired of
Westbrook.
I'm on your side, man. But
yeah,
like,
but-
Hey,
Bro,
Westbrook
shit,
is my
man.
favorite player,
you gotta have
100%.
a backup plan.
Westbrook.
Hey,
Westbrook, bro.
Westbrook's my favorite player for sure.
Okay.
My second up, my runner-up is
Dame?
Giannis.
Giannis.
I think two. You know,
But
Westbrook and then
someone
Giannis.
commented-
Antetokounmpo.
I was like, I want Giannis to win because he's Nigerian. And someone commented and was like, "You're a fucking idiot. He's Greek. He's
Grecian.
Grecian, whatever." He's Greek. Someone said he's Greek.
But isn't
Greek.
he
It's
also
not Grecian.
Nigerian as well?
Yeah.
His family, it's like us. Like we
Yeah.
were born here.
Yeah, he was
but
born in Greece, but he's from his
I
parents
still
are from
claim
Nigeria.
Nigerian.
He's
That's-
Nigerian.
Yeah.
He's not fucking
Yeah.
Greece,
Yeah,
man.
someone
Like Greece,
Or Greek.
where you
Grecian.
grow up doesn't mean shit.
What's a Grecian?
Someone called me a fucking idiot.
I think it's Grecian, right?
Grecian.
That's
That's
what
like
you call
saying-
a
that's like
person
saying-
that's like
Greek.
It's
oh
Greek.
Greek. Is
That's
it
like
Greek?
saying someone that's
Oh.
Greece. The country's Greece, bro.
Oh, it's Greek. Then they gotta change it to Grecian, man, because Greek is whack. Like, how am I gonna say Greek people? Nah, Grecian people. I like that better. I like that a lot
That
better.
nigga said he didn't change it to Grecian.
I like that.
them guys.
Because it sounds better.
I like
Greek
that a
sounds
lot
whack.
better, man. Like Nigerian, like, come on, man.
Who called you an idiot for saying that?
some guy on Twitter.
No way someone really thinks he's.
Wait, is it really just
Nigerian
is
by
it
way-
just
Some
only
people
Greek
really
people?
think that like some
Or
people
is there-
really
is there
take it to
Greek
heart. Like,
people, man.
Type in
You
Grecian.
call-
Grecian.
Bro, it's not Grecian food.
No, I just want to see if there's anything like that's
Any
out
credence to what you just spewed?
there. Yeah.
Greeks call themselves Hellenes, and well, yeah.
Oh my god.
Josh always just finds the most. Let me check it out myself.
Helens, like the wife of Zeus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you call a person from Greece? Grecian. Is it Grecian or do you just call them Greeks? Some people say Grecian. Some people say Greek. Say Grecian means something different.
Yeah. Grecian's a real word.
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
a word, but
What is Grecians? It means in a style used by inhabitants of Greece. Yeah, I knew I wasn't wrong. I'm a damn near encyclopedia, man. I got no. Even my brain just spewed.
anyway,
out
on
there.
People, people listen to the podcast. Ask yourself if you've ever heard Grecian in your life.
yeah,
because they haven't studied, bro.
I'm Greek. That's what I've heard.
You can't ask people who have never really actually studied anything. Well,
Shout out to all the Greeks that listen.
Yeah. You let us know what you want us to call you.
on the topic of sports, you can't forget about my man Tiger Woods,
Oh yeah, shout out Woods.
my boy T Woods. People don't
Honestly,
believe in him.
I don't.
Y'all said he was washed up.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't
You
care.
said he wasn't gonna
Oh, yeah,
ever win
Russell did
something
say that
again.
like a year
Russ said he's
ago.
washed up. He's never gonna win anything. He sucks. He should hang it up.
So do you watch golf? Are you an analyst?
No, I'm not an analyst. But
So why were you saying he was gonna come back after he had like 3 back surgeries and he
'Cause I
sucked for like the past like 5
I knew it was funny
years?
because one of my
You knew what?
One of my friends, he was saying he was betting on McElroy.
I hate when
whatever,
people do this
whatever.
shit.
I said, watch. T Woods is gonna win the Masters. He said,
my
shut up.
God.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Ugh.
I said, watch. I have a feeling. And he won.
But you say that every year, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay,
That's
here we
true.
go.
That's
Here we
how
go.
my
Russ.
Rockets feel.
Yeah.
So Grecian has become obsolete. It's no longer in use. It's no longer in use anymore.
So Tiger Woods.
You didn't study that?
No, so say
You
it,
didn't study that?
it was before.
It's not in your encyclopedia?
No, listen. There's
Is your encyclopedia
listen.
outdated?
All right, listen.
You
There's,
forgot to update
there,
it, huh?
No, listen. There's words. There's
I
wor-
ain't getting that
All right,
encyclopedia.
listen. Let me talk. Listen, there's words.
So
there's
with Tiger
some-
Woods.
like you know how Latin is no longer used.
Hey man, if we're not using it, why is it important?
No, what I'm just basically saying is that
You're wrong.
if you know,
You were wrong.
If you know,
You
you
were
know.
wrong. You
Let me
were
put it
wrong.
like that. If you know, you know.
If you know you're wrong.
Honestly, man,
that's what
Alex,
we know.
this topic is
I
dead.
thought we were done with
This
that.
shit is dead.
So it's got, when he was making I looked over. I'm like, I know this nigga not about to bring us some Greek stuff, man.
If you know, you know. Let me just
And
put it
shout,
like
out,
that.
shout out to Tiger Woods, man.
To all my
Shout out to
scholars
Tiger
out
Woods.
But
there.
yeah,
if you
why
know, you
were y'all
know.
trying to flex about Tiger Woods?
I don't know.
No, because
It was
I
great to
remember
see,
the
man.
conversation we had in the group message, and
And I said,
I think they're just trying to bring up the point that you were wrong, my
no,
G.
Josh. I mean, it was you, right? You
Bro,
were
that
like-
was they're
a year
calling this
ago.
the greatest comeback of all time. Why are you coming at me?
because you
was-
didn't believe in him.
No, you said he was never going to win again.
You were one of the naysayers.
Okay.
You said he was going to retire.
Out of everyone else in the world.
You should
Wow.
have. You should have. Yeah.
I believe.
This is just between us. So
Oh,
we have
I'm
to
just
say-
Did we really have a debate on this?
Yeah, a long time
I
ago.
remember.
I probably
But-
wasn't
I
present for
remember.
this
because
one.
no one cared about Tiger.
Yeah,
That's why
I
you
was-
don't remember.
I wasn't present for
He
this
sucks
one.
so bad you don't even remember it.
I wasn't present for this debate.
Honestly, it's just
I would have been on the side of Russ.
I don't know why everyone's
odds.
like, oh, told you. Okay, that nigga had like 15 back surgeries, yo. He was ranked like number 100.
No,
Like, what do you want me
The
to?
reason I said that.
The reason
there
why
was-
Bro,
the
bro, he was
reason-
ranked number 1,000. What do you want me to say, man?
But the reason
What
I said
the
that-
fuck?
The reason I said there was a possibility he'll come back is because look at how old Jack Nicholson.
I don't watch golf, so don't ask
yeah,
me.
You know
that's
who
okay.
Jack Nicholson is?
the
actor.
Yeah. What's that? What's the older
The
white
dude that
dude's
shows
name?
up to the Lakers games.
Yeah.
That's Jack Nicholson.
What's the older white dude's name?
Jack
Bill.
Nichols.
It's
That-
Phil
It's Phil
Mickelson.
Phil
Mickelson.
Mickelson. Shit,
Whoever.
Mickelson,
White
Pickleson,
dudes.
Dillison, all same thing.
Yeah.
But he
Only
wasn't.
reason
He
I
wasn't.
said-
Bro,
he wasn't.
Phil
He wasn't as
doesn't have
injured as
injuries,
like.
like-
He didn't have
Yeah,
injuries,
but
bro.
it looks like he's 86 years old, man. So I just feel like,
Bro, but the thing is,
Tiger
Woods is
couldn't.
still
They're,
40s,
but they were talking about how
50s.
Tiger used to put himself through like legit Navy drills. That's how he got fucked up.
yeah.
I just the reason.
So I'm like,
okay,
so I'm looking at this from like, okay, this nigga has had like 5 back surgeries. He's ranked number whatever. He's ranked number like 1,000, man. What do you want me to say? Yeah, he's gonna win.
I looked at it as if Phil Nicholson, whatever that nigga's name is, can win it at 86 years old, then Tiger
He's
wins.
not
Healthy.
even that old,
Say
bro.
He looks like
Phil is
Huh?
only a little
Say
bit older
anything's
than
possible.
Tiger, man.
Man, shit, the black don't crack.
Phil actually beat Tiger in the in their little one-on-one
No,
betting
they-
match.
They have, I saw that.
They had that
won.
one-on-one betting match. Phil
I'm just
beat him.
saying, like, I just knew that there was always
You
potential
think
for
there's
Tiger
hope?
to
I
come
mean, I
back.
don't even pay attention to golf, so I had no stake.
Yeah,
in the
and
game.
honestly, when he
I-
won- I don't-
that's why
I
probably
don't
when
know
you
what-
guys had this debate, I just turned off.
I don't know
the
why
chat.
people like. I didn't know people cared about Tiger.
Nobody
Like,
did. No, it's just no. Let's put it like this. Nobody cared.
no,
Nobody cared.
no, bro.
You didn't- Nobody cared.
Alex.
No.
Alex,
No.
I'm watching
No.
sport.
Speak for
I'm watching
yourself.
sport debate shows, and niggas like, yeah, bro. When I was sitting down, I was crying when he
No,
won. I'm
no,
like, how?
no,
Like,
no,
you cared about
no,
golf that
no,
much?
no,
It's not about golf.
no.
It's not about
I
golf.
I cared about
It's
that
not about the
moment.
sport. It's about him as
I
a
cared about
person.
I cared about.
People didn't even know Tiger was. If you ask most people didn't even know Tiger made a comeback. They thought he was still on top. I guarantee you.
No,
that person's
I guarantee you.
No, that person's
That
disconnected.
person's
Bro,
disconnected from
who
golf.
watches golf? Majority of the people don't
I'm not
watch
gonna lie,
golf.
You don't have to watch golf to know that Tiger Woods wasn't at the top of the
I
game.
completely.
Oh my
I'm-
God.
For me,
if you watch Sports Center every single day, you know.
I'm
Tiger
saying
Woods
no.
is
Okay,
trash.
so
From
for
the
me,
hype?
for me, when they're like, oh, Tiger made a big comeback, I'm like, what's happening? Like, I didn't even know there was something going on. I didn't know
Bro.
the Masters was going on, whatever.
Because you're disconnected.
No, I don't care about golf.
That's what I'm saying. But you knew the Masters were going on, Josh?
Yes.
I knew they were going on.
Okay.
And I knew Tiger was in the running to possibly.
Matt, you knew the Masters
All-
were going on?
I don't even
Exactly,
watch
bro.
golf, but
All,
I can-
all I'm
I
saying
watch
is don't try and come from my neck acting like Tiger
Yeah.
was
Three
like
out of-
ranked,
Hey, y'all come
ranked
from
number
this nigga
10 or
neck.
something.
Three out of
Come
the
from
five.
his neck.
Let's
Come from his neck.
let's use us as a small subset of a sample size. 3 out of 5 of us did not know the Masters were going on.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna like sit there and not understand why people are saying like, oh shit.
Yeah,
like,
he's
this
not
is
trying to
crazy.
be included in your
Bro.
side. So
No,
he's on
I'm
our
just
side.
saying
The
I'm not on
comeback is
anyone's side.
legendary.
Yeah,
No,
I
the
will say
no,
I would
don't
agree
get
with
me
that.
wrong.
I'll
The
agree with
comeback
that.
is amazing. It's great. I'm just saying that like people, it's one of those situations where people
How do
just
y'all-
hop on the
it's
bandwagon.
just- it's
I
even-
know
it's
not
even-
enough people
it's
care
not even
about
a
golf like
bandwagon.
that.
Not even a
Who
bandwagon,
doesn't
it's
love
just-
a
it's just
success story, a
just
comeback
yeah,
story? It's a
exactly, bro.
comeback
It's
story.
just
For
like
some
you-
reason,
you
I
say,
don't.
"Oh, I don't
Hey,
care."
wait, I'll stop.
You don't
I'll
like
stop
comeback
you.
stories?
I don't care because it's golf.
It's not about golf. It's just a comeback story in itself.
No, I still don't care.
I can.
He cheated on his wife and he broke his back 3 times. You want me to care? I'm sorry, it's golf, man. I don't. I personally don't give a fuck.
Hey, man.
have you?
Hey, but hey, shout out to Tiger, man. Shit, that was a great dub, bro.
I get it.
Bro, that was dope, man. I personally don't care. Hey, if it was football, I'll be like, damn, that shit was crazy. Like when LeBron came
Hey.
back 3-1, bro, that shit was dope.
Tiger, man. My man,
Why you
Tiger.
gotta bring up his past
Wait,
like
so
that?
wait.
Tigger.
Bro, answer me this.
Why you gotta
If
bring
you
up
ever
his- why
watch
you gotta bring up
this,
his past like
please.
that?
This
that
is
a-
Past.
Tiger?
Why you gotta bring up his past?
Tiger?
I
You gotta leave the
respect you,
past
bro.
in the past.
I
No,
respect
okay,
you.
but wait. Is LeBron's comeback from 3-1 not better than this bullshit?
Bro,
You
being
know
ranked
how hard golf
1,000,
Huh?
being
know
ranked
how hard golf
1,000,
is?
bro. I
You
don't
know
think
how hard
so.
golf is? Your ignorant ass. You know how hard? What? Say it again. Say what you
You know
said
how hard basketball is coming against a 7-3-9 team, nigga, down 3-1.
Bro,
Are you serious?
I'm not saying
Is
that.
that not more
different.
cool, bro?
Nah, man, golf is different.
Hey,
you don't
hey,
realize how hard
hey.
golf is until you play it.
Well,
man.
okay,
that little ball
maybe
in
it's
the hole,
harder.
see?
I don't care. It's golf,
You
man.
just be
I think
ignorant. You
Russ
just
has
like,
a
I
lack.
don't care.
I'm
When you
sorry,
lose, I don't
bro.
care.
I think Russ has a lack of appreciation for golf because he's never like played it.
Yeah,
It's not
Bro,
even
it's hard as
and
fuck.
He
He's
just
never, like,
doesn't appreciate
like,
other.
playing-
I don't,
Bro,
close-minded.
playing-
I
playing
don't. And
golf
y'all
on
don't
a
either because y'all
fairway?
don't watch
His
golf.
mind's like this.
I play
Y'all
it,
are
though.
fake as fuck.
Yeah.
Bro, let's be
Mine's like
realistic.
Y'all are fake. What are we talking about?
Mine's
Y'all
like
niggas,
this.
hey, look, y'all are not, Shaw, you're not calling me over and be like, yo, PJ Tour's on, man. You trying to watch
Bro,
it?
yes.
No.
We're not
Let's-
talking about
let's
that.
stop
We're
this
not talking
nonsense.
about-
You don't-
we're not
you
talking
don't-
about the sport of golf. We're not talking about.
I'm just talking about
Once
Oh,
again,
God,
like
I
I'll
know
say,
how
We're talking
hard-
about him
Like
personally.
even watching the World Series last year with the Astros, I gained a new like level of appreciation for baseball because baseball is extremely hard to play. I used to think it was a whack ass sport. Just how Russell thinks
Hey,
golf
I got
is a whack ass
friends
sport.
playing like kind of semi-pro ball, and they say that they just be staring in the clouds in the
Bro,
outfield.
baseball's hard, man. I don't care what anyone says. baseball
Bro,
requires skill.
people playing in the outfield is not. They're not actual like ballers. Like someone that's actually playing.
That's the thoughts of Matt.
That's still false.
Car.
Baseball's hard, man.
Not play, I've talked to players. They're like, bro, the
I
outfield's
just-
the most chill spot.
I just
it's
don't-
literally just don't fuck up.
Bro,
like,
when I
the ball
talk
comes your
to,
way.
bro, I'm
Josh,
telling you,
I
I
get
have
what
friends that are like kind of playing in like the MLB. They're just like, yo, when I'm in the outfield, I'm just kind of chilling.
Well, that's
I was just
just
saying
like being a
shout out the
7-2
whole
nigga
episode,
down low. Like
Nah, because
You're
you're
not-
getting
the
banged,
inmates
you're
are running the asylum on
screens, like all that shit.
all you doing is boxing out and getting a rebound.
Yeah, I'm not even good.
But,
But the thing is, okay,
I can appreciate a great. I can.
bro, I gotta get this off, man. Like,
bro,
what are y'all
this
talking
whole
about?
episode.
He's trying to
This
say
whole
something.
episode, I
Every time he
just
says
can't
something, y'all
say
just say something.
anything. Go on, because you say we.
nah,
go
I just
ahead.
don't care about golf.
No, bro. No, I agree with you. In my opinion, I understand what you're saying, Josh. I understand it.
It's not about
I
golf.
understand.
I'm not
you want to
saying,
come
like,
back.
I'm not
even-
saying,
even-
oh, I'm a
even
golf fan. I've been a golf fan. No,
Yes.
I'm not even saying that I'm like
You appreciate
I've been
the story.
following Tiger Woods my whole
Yes.
life. I'm not even saying like that. I'm just appreciate.
You're saying you
the
appreciate
story.
the story. I
It's like
understand that.
reading a book. That shit may not be true. You may not, but like the story itself is what's like seeing that journey, seeing how there's documented evidence of people saying, yeah, he's washed up, need to retire. He sucks. He fucking sucks. He's terrible. He ain't shit. He ain't gonna do shit ever again in his life. He might as well die.
Yeah,
To him-
everybody
to him-
appreciates the underdog
To
story.
him, winning a Masters despite all that, and that's just not like that shit was everywhere for him to see, everyone to see, and for him to, despite all that shit, come out and win the Masters.
Honestly, man, shout out to
Just
Tiger.
the story itself.
It's a shout out to Tiger, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think I'll be more emotional about the. I'll be more
It's not
emotional
even
about
about
the
the sport.
conclusion of Game of Thrones than I am about this. I'm just being honest. Like Game of Thrones, like that has an effect on me, but this is like, all right, shout out to Tiger, man.
Look, shout out to everyone that like got moved by that. But for me, like I thought it was cool that he made a comeback. For the most part, I just it just didn't do.
It doesn't
anything for me.
resonate with you.
It doesn't resonate with
It
me.
didn't resonate with me,
Y'all don't
to be
understand-
honest.
Y'all just don't understand what a
no, no,
comeback.
no, no, no. So,
Y'all
I
never
know
been
what a
there.
comeback
I
is.
haven't been there,
I
bro.
understand what a
I
comeback
never
is,
understood that, man.
and I feel the story.
long
I feel
road
the
it
story,
takes
but
to
I
come
just really don't feel it because I wasn't really like,
What? I feel it, but I really
bro.
don't.
Because no, if I'm just honest, if I'm just being honest and speaking clearly, like I saw it, I appreciated it. I was like, oh yeah, wow. Like they listed all his injuries and everything, and he came back and won it. Cool, and I kept it pushing. Like I know majority of the world did as well.
You don't know majority of the
I can
world
tell
did
you
just
what.
keep it pushing.
I can tell you what, D-Rose scoring 50 meant more to me. I was like, damn, that's dope. Tore his ACL like 3 times, blah, blah, blah. For some reason, that was more dope. Like, that moved me more than Tiger's shit.
Yeah, that moved me too. I'm not saying one's better than the other. I'm saying those are all moving moments.
And thing is, I don't even know if the Masters was stacked like that.
Shit, you tripping.
Don't even say that. You
No,
just
someone
already
did
admitted
say
you
that.
don't
Though.
even
They were
watch
saying,
golf.
like, the Masters.
No,
like,
because
no
that
one
was
really
that was the
pressed
first
him,
that was the
like-
first question that came to my mind. I was like, was it stacked? Because they said it took him 11 years.
I'm not trying to hear none of this shit because you're not educated on the sport of golf. So unless you're
They
educated,
said it took him
you can't
11
say none of
years,
this
bro.
shit.
So something has to, the stars had to align perfectly then.
He got better.
Push through it.
You don't even believe what you're
He,
saying.
he worked it up.
You don't even believe
Bro,
what you're
honestly,
saying.
I'm chilling, man. 1,000 and something place to first place. Shout out to you, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. That's a crazy statistic.
I don't care.
Damn, these hoes look like dragon
Yeah,
eggs.
he really pushed that nigga.
All right, but what else we got on the docket?
Kim K wants to be a lawyer.
I'm for that, bro.
I'm for that,
Why
too.
you
I'm for
laughing?
that.
Yeah, until she's your lawyer.
Why
You're
you
gonna be sitting
laughing?
there like, oh shit.
No, I'm just for her trying to like, have an actual
A
skill.
purpose.
Yeah, you know what I don't like?
You
People
know?
that are trying to, like, legit shit on that.
Yeah, that's nothing wrong with trying to
There's nothing.
boss up.
In fact,
Especially since her dad was a lawyer.
in fact, I
Yeah.
kind of admire it. She doesn't have to
she
be
doesn't
like,
have to do that.
Do you know how much money she makes, man? But she's trying to find like a purpose. She's like, bro,
Yeah.
I want to go and study law and I want to try to help people in the criminal
Yeah.
justice
I think when
system.
when you have all that money, you kind of, even with all that money, you can still find yourself like upset, and, like,
Bored.
depressed, and bored.
Maybe
So
bored.
you go out and
What else
find
you gonna do?
something to
Do y'all think she would
The
be a good
whole
lawyer?
the whole half of life is just trying to accumulate cash.
Do you think she would be a good
Or
lawyer?
98% of
She
life.
really puts her mind to it, man. She really. I mean, the
I
fact
think
that
you-
she's taking time out of her
You-
day
the reason
to
why-
read these books and to actually try to be a lawyer, it means something. It's not
I
like
think- I think
you can't
the
say
point-
it was bullshit.
The point
she's
of
actually
life,
taking classes.
the
doing
point
shit.
of life is to find purpose.
Yeah.
and to be born into millions and millions of dollars.
Not
with
even
no-
born.
with-
She wasn't born. Well, she had. Yeah, her dad had.
She had a little bit of money,
Yeah,
man.
bit
But
of money.
she
But she took herself to stardom.
from a sex tape.
Yeah, I mean,
Like if you're not
Hey
doing
man,
anything,
there's a lot of people that did porn and they still
I'm
can't
just
do
saying.
it.
I'm just saying if you amount to that amount of
the
like,
Kris Jenner
if,
engine is.
if you get that amount of money without really doing something,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah, no,
you're
of
gonna
course.
run into like a roadblock
the
where
wall
you're just
hits.
like, damn.
I want people
I
to
wanna
stop
do
saying she
something.
hasn't done something.
No, she
has made
She has amassed an like
She
I'll
has
give you-
done
done
in
a
terms
lot
of
of
She hasn't just
flips.
sat on her asses.
No,
all
in
I'm
year.
terms
just
of
saying,
no. What he's talking about.
I know what you mean, but I just want to change the narrative
Yeah,
as
give
if this girl hasn't.
Give Kim K her credit.
No, I
No,
think the
she
narrative
deserves
for
credit.
Kim Kardashian should be one that says, in terms of marketing, in terms of being one of the best marketers on this planet, it's her. You got to give that to her.
I'm just tired of people trying to
She
take that shit from her.
under her empire, her sister became a billionaire.
Like I just don't understand.
Like let's put that into
People
No, I
act.
agree, I
People
agree.
are
You know?
acting like you just get fucked on tape and then all of a sudden become a multi-millionaire.
and then your sister become
Because
a
I
billionaire.
know a lot of
under
these
your
girls
wing.
out here, they find out the hard way.
That's
It don't
not
work like
normal.
that.
Like I see girls trying to tell her it's like, oh, she did a sex. I wish I could do a sex tape and get rich. Like you can't do it.
Yeah, because you still got to make that TV show that's entertaining.
And make what does she have like the
makeup line and
she
the-
did the
and the
gaming
jeans or
stuff,
whatever.
man.
Yeah.
She's like the Kimoji.
She's made the
come on,
proper
man.
moves. So I don't take credit away from her. So when she's trying to say that she wants to boss up and become a lawyer and add
And
kind
she's
of that
been-
academic credibility to her resume, I'm all for that.
And she's been getting people like out of jail.
and she's been getting people out of jail. A lot of people in the black community. So that's why I support it.
That's
I
what
was
I'm
like,
saying.
because now she's trying to because the thing is she but
I said she's been getting people out
she
of jail.
caught the
No, I'm saying him.
bug.
He said a
So
lot
she
of
caught the
people in the
bug of of helping people, right? When she was successfully able to get that lady pardoned with Donald Trump, right? So she caught that bug. Now she probably realized that in that process, I really don't know what's going on here, but I want to educate myself on the actual laws. Because right now I'm just leveraging my celebrity.
Yeah.
What happens if I could leverage my knowledge as well? So I'm for that.
That's dope.
Hopefully,
You know?
hopefully she.
And the
follows
thing is,
through.
That's
she doesn't
powerful.
have to become the greatest lawyer,
Yeah,
but
you
to
don't.
equip herself with just the legal jargon and the terminology
Yeah.
and the articles. That
That alone, man.
It's
will-
actually
with her-
and sometimes being a lawyer is about who you know as well. If you have
Yeah.
if you have people on speed dial or like you could just call people and you have those relationships with people, there's so much shit you
Yeah.
can do in the legal
You
system.
know, it's crazy. I think this is actually inspirational and motivational to a lot of IG thoughts. The girls that think that have followed her way in thinking that posting yourself pretty much 95% naked is the way to life. Is the way to success. I think it kind of just like it does it's like a 180. It's like fuck. Kim K just said she's gonna become a lawyer. Shit, maybe I should stop doing what I'm doing. No, because bro, girls do. You know what's funny? Kim. I know someone that okay before the geodes come. You know the Yeezy geodes. The ugly.
This man has not broken a sweat. He just continued.
But what's wrong with saying that? But there's a lot of IG thoughts. that just,
You know what?
It's like you beating it. You're just like
No, I mean,
just keep going and going.
okay, let's be real here.
Yeah.
Every single girl. Okay, 75% of Instagram.
Shit, it might be 98,
95% of Instagram
98.
female wants to be a Kardashian.
Yes.
Which is why they do
Majority of
everything
people, majority of girls just in general.
They live life to be
Yes,
Kardashians.
to be a Kardashian,
Their dream
yes.
car is a Range Rover. They want a Louis Vuitton
plastic
purse,
surgery.
butt
The
implants,
tan,
nose,
everything.
fucking Botox out the ad,
Everything.
like no, everything.
Everything.
If people are willing to follow her, because okay, what is it proven? Everyone wants to be like her.
Yeah.
If people are willing to follow her to be a thought on Instagram,
Yeah.
then what makes you think they won't follow her to
to get
do
an
something with their
education
life?
or to have some type of skill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
At the end of the day, she is
very
bettering
powerful.
herself.
Yeah.
She's not only bettering herself, man. She's bettering millions
Of
of people.
millions
So,
of girls.
millions
At the end of the day,
girls,
if you're
bro.
doing something to become better than you were the day before, hey, it's all that
Because
matters.
this
All that
shit
matters.
is getting sick.
It's getting out
I'm
of
sorry,
hand.
I'm getting heated. but this shit is getting sick, bro. To be on.
Bro, no, IG is getting gross, like to the point where it's just like
I don't
everybody.
put
You
IG
scroll
out in
upon
public.
I scroll every time I'm on a
a
photo,
girl's picture and like they look like they're like a plastic doll.
or they're naked,
I mean, I don't. There's nothing
covering
or
their,
they're naked,
or,
yeah.
or they're naked, covering their areolas, just covering their areolas. And I'm like, man, I'm in public. Someone might think I'm looking at porn right now.
Bro, I honestly like.
You know, I have to
weird.
purposely turn my brightness
yeah,
down.
Bro, I turn my brightness down.
I have to
so
turn
I'm
my
like, man,
brightness
I don't know
all
what
the way
I'm
down
gonna.
because I just don't know what's gonna hit me when I'm scrolling.
Yeah, I
Like
do the same thing.
and imagine if I check the explore page and start to use that.
What you mean?
I mainly
I don't
use.
use the
I mainly.
Explore
I
page.
mainly
I don't
use the
use
explore
Explore
page.
Doesn't it go like?
I don't use the explore page.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of girls out there, man, that be doing crazy shit.
Like girls.
Were you about to say?
What were you about to say?
I'm about to say the no, but no, man, don't.
Like,
laugh
I
at
just-
that.
Nah,
I'm
it's
saying
not even that.
I stick
it's
to
not that. Like you just find yourself going through a rabbit hole and like you're just scrolling. And sometimes you just like a fucking naked body just passes. You're like, God,
Bro,
damn.
it's not
Bro,
even.
there's
That's
so
your reaction.
many-
Like, God damn.
There's so
no,
many,
I'm saying like, God damn it.
there's
This is not what I wanted to see today.
No, I'm just like,
I'm in a relationship.
in public though.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
there's so many like clones of females on Instagram now.
So many, bro.
like,
So
the
many.
same pose,
Clone Wars,
same
man.
Bro,
underwear.
but same people. Like it literally looks like the same human being.
Pulling up their underwear so far up their ass that like I don't know, man. I just
Nah, it's getting out of hand.
It's
Like,
getting
like,
out of hand,
It's
man.
getting like it's be frank and
man,
it's,
like,
it's
I don't want to
getting-
be that because I don't care. Like let someone post whatever the fuck they want to post, but like I just think that it's really strange if that's the only value you can bring.
No, it's just
to
it-
the
yeah.
world.
No,
Like,
to me,
I
it's just
just
like
don't think
it's like what is the objective here?
Yeah.
Like what are you trying to accomplish here? Being fully naked.
I mean, that's a question you got to ask the person that does it.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like for in my head, I don't know. Like
Then that's why you got to have the conversation with the person. Like I don't want to throw those ideas out and just like have someone not be able to answer it. Like
And I think to not go off because we've talked about this multiple
yeah,
times.
we've talked about this before.
To not go off on that tangent, I just think that there needs to be more and more of Kim K's. These IG celebrities that are like the leaders of this thought movement, if they could all turn around and just do something right to better the world, better the communities, better their communities, better the world, better America, then I think that there would be bro.
Because not every girl is supposed to be naked on Instagram.
Bro, there's a reason why
Not every girl should be doing that.
there's a reason why Kim K, all these girls are social media influencers because they influence a lot of people. So if we can get a number of those people to just like shift their ways and do something, I'm not saying that. I mean, I don't know how this can be positive, but I'm not saying that posting naked pictures isn't positive. I don't know how it is, but I'm not
you
saying
don't understand it. But
I guess
I
it's
get
body
it.
positivity.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Whatever floats that person's boat.
Yeah,
Whatever
but-
you find inspirational. Yo,
I think it's
you.
body
Just
positivity.
imagine if you get like all. What's another? I hate using only Kim K. What's another IG like famous thought?
What does that mean?
All right, let's not.
Bro,
let's
a
not,
girl
let's-
that just
I don't like the word
I don't feel
thought out.
bad saying IG thought.
Let's say
If you're a
thought
girl
out.
that just posts your ass,
Like that, I believe the evolution of a person is more important than what they stand for. Like, I mean, sorry, what
Bro,
they
I'm
start
not-
off as.
I mean, call me crazy, but I think Kim K, a person like Kim K, Kanye West, they have more influential power than Donald Trump.
Nah,
sure.
100%. In today's age,
Are you crazy or
in
drunk?
today's
Yay
age-
at the height of his
in today's
yayness.
age, in today's age, celebrities
Can we stop?
hold more power.
Hey, Russ, did you hear that?
Influential power than the average than the president.
You forget
I
who
think
Donald
so.
Trump is. This is a man that started off as some freaking.
What do you say, Russ?
Which y'all said. Y'all said.
Do
that.
you think Ye has more influence or
Not even
Trump?
gay. I'm just saying celebrity power, man.
Donald Trump is a celebrity.
Like
has
to shift the culture.
Okay,
Bro.
okay. Take back Donald Trump.
All right, there you go.
President. Someone in the government. Celebrity.
President. No. You said
All right, president.
celebrity.
All right. I'll
You
say
think the
president.
You think the person and the celebrities have more influence over the world than the president?
Yep.
Are you
Very,
high or
very, a very.
He's saying
a Kim
morally.
Kardashian.
He's saying
what-
morally.
What are we
Kylie
talking?
Jenner level.
What are we talking? What type of influence are we talking?
Moral.
Just
Moral.
everything.
Morality.
You're telling me you think Kylie Jenner and Kim Kardashians can handle oil tycoons who are?
No, okay, that's not what I'm talking about.
That's what you
I'm
said.
just
Influence.
saying-
That's what I'm trying to
not talking-
understand.
I'm saying like
not what you're saying.
they have more influential
Social
power.
influence.
Like they can, social influence, like social
You
influence.
From a
understand what
day-to-day
that means,
person's
Matt?
life.
Like if Donald Trump went out and bought a Tesla, no one would buy it. If Kim K went out and bought a Tesla, people would buy it. That's just an example.
He's talking about
That's
social-
influence though.
He's
That's
talking about
just influencing
social
one of-
influence.
I think at this particular moment right now, I think like back when Donald Trump was running and shit like that. Actually, I still
think
think
about it.
that Donald Trump
Like think about it.
has
Like,
more
No,
influence.
no, but think
than-
about
Bro,
it. Think
like,
about
you
Ye.
guys didn't let me finish my story.
No, think about Ye. Think about Ye. Ye changed the whole industry into wearing homeless outfits.
Yep.
The whole world.
Donald
The
Trump-
whole
Donald
world
Trump
started
would-
wearing oversized tees and homeless
Donald Trump will
clothing.
never.
And nobody getting
the
extra
whole-
tan.
I saw a girl.
Hey,
the
I'm
other
not
day,
gonna lie to you.
a girl-
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. As dumb as bro, Donald Trump, fucking The Apprentice, got elected the president.
No, but
No,
we're
we're not
talking
talking
about
that.
shifting.
He shifted his influence into presidency.
Okay, I'm talking, no, I'm
like,
talking
like
about-
I don't think we're giving that.
No, but
This man
but
changed
you
the
gotta remember-
cultural tide of America.
But
man.
you
I'm
gotta
talking
remember,
more
there's,
so, like-
there's
Strongest
America,
country.
there's America, and then there's the world.
If you wanted to
America
get to
yes,
is the
a
world.
president is more influential on the
American
world
president
than Kim
is the
Kardashian.
American
world.
president
America
is
is
the
one of the countries-
is the political leader of the world. As much as we hate,
I'm
to
saying
think it,
social influence. Do I need
Honestly-
to clarify what
honestly-
social
influence is the
means?
same thing, bro. You can't have social
mean,
influence
to be
without being
honest,
American, man.
This
America
conversation's
itself.
dead.
So you can have social media influence.
Because
without being
America itself
American?
has so much influence in every other aspect of the world.
I know some
Every
people- I
look,
know some-
look,
I know some
look,
Koreans
look,
who are
look.
great.
Bro,
Every person in America knows who Donald Trump is.
every person in America knows who Kim Kardashian.
Not every single one. No, no, they don't. They don't. We're thinking about people our age, like our age and around our age. But bro, I'm
saying
talking
Kanye-
about
I'm not talking about Kim Kardashian. I'm talking about Kanye West, man.
Kanye West too.
Bro, there are people in the country that
Every
don't know shit about
single
these people.
person in America and in almost the world knows who the American president is right now, and that's Donald Trump. Not everyone in the world knows who Kanye West is.
You go to India and you go to the slums and you say who's Donald Trump, they'll know who the fuck Donald Trump is. You tell them who Kim Kardashian is, they'll be like, bro, why does that person matter to me? Nah. Yes.
Hell yeah,
You're
man,
tripping.
You're asleep. You are
I
asleep.
believe in their statements.
Yeah, bro.
I'm just saying what I'm saying is social influence. So I'm not talking about like who's known more, because what I'm saying is like you're not gonna
This nigga
know.
was beefing with Kim Jong Un.
You're not gonna know. You're not
Yeah.
gonna. You're not gonna know why you started wearing homeless clothing. You're not gonna know it originated from.
Known
Ye.
is different than influence.
Yeah, man.
Just because a lot of people know him
Doesn't mean
he
you're
has that
influenced. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
something- y'all are talking
like,
about known.
like
I'm
you're
talking
talking about being known. Of course,
influence.
you're gonna know the president.
Bro.
How many people are making moves
I
depending
saw
on what
shifting-
Trump is doing
I know
rather
a
than what's
girl-
Kanye doing?
That's what I'm
You're
saying.
equating-
I know
but
a
what-
girl who I asked, you want the Geos? She said no, they're ugly as
You
fuck.
think fashion is
She's-
the biggest influence in people's lives?
That's
Give
just
an
an
example.
example.
Give
No,
an
he's giving you
She
example.
saw the
No,
Geos. She
man.
said they were ugly. Kim K wore them in an Instagram picture. She said, "Oh my god, I want them so bad."
That's that person,
That
a
is
dumb
power.
person. That is it. You think that is power? You
That's
think
power, man.
you think someone
of dumb
buying
people.
shoes that
There's
they didn't
a lot
want
of dumb
originally is
people
real
in this
power?
nation.
That is power.
Okay. Let me put it to you another way, Matt, so you can understand it.
I understand what you're
No, no,
saying,
no,
but
no,
there's
To
levels
make
to this
someone
shit.
No,
spend $350.
Let me
To make a country,
Power.
No,
to
Sean,
make
let me
a
finish it for
country
you.
follow you, that is power.
Who's following him?
He's president.
What the
No,
fuck?
but no.
You mean
I
following
don't- I'm
his?
not
You mean following
him.
his actions in terms of like, what he's wearing, what he likes to do, what he's doing, like
This
his,
nigga, this nigga had rallies where niggas
You
beating
didn't.
niggas up in
You
the street
didn't. I mean,
talking
that's-
about.
but that's-
But we're talking
just
about
racism.
a whole
Racism,
country.
But I'm saying he's influenced race, like he's
I
influenced
mean, no,
that.
those racist people have just been able to
but
come
what-
out to light. They've been racist.
But
They're
what I'm
just
saying
oh,
is like
now it's cool to
I
be
can
racist.
give you guys the influence of saying like, you know, in terms of okay, in America we can say that the influence from Trump has been an uptick in racism and whatever, and then in the world we can say that it's been an uptick of whether or not people want to actually come into America, et cetera, et cetera. But when I'm talking about you're shifting the way people dress, you're shifting the way people buy. If we equate money to power, right? If we equate money to power, if I'm shifting the way that you purchase product, what is that?
Kim K.
Is that not
100%.
power?
Yes.
Kim
Is
K.
that not
100%.
power?
That's
Donald
power.
Trump ain't making
if
nobody
I'm influencing
buy
you,
shit.
if I'm
Power.
influencing you to spend $400 on a pair of sneakers,
That
do you
costs
think
Is that
that?
not power?
Okay, do you think Kanye can influence himself to presidency in 20 whatever?
100%.
the man said he wants
man.
to.
All right, no, we'll see,
no.
we'll see.
I'm
We'll
not
see.
talking
I don't want
Shift the culture, my nigga. Hey, become
I'm not-
president.
no.
I don't want
You're
it to happen, but
That's
it,
cool.
it
I'm
could
not
happen, man.
equating. I'm not equating. I'm not
It could
equating.
happen. It's
I'm not
sick,
equating
but-
you.
Hey,
I'm not. No. I'm not equating you saying that you want to run for president or you becoming president.
I'm just saying.
as
If
the end all
if
be all
Kanye,
of power.
if Kanye is super influential
Bro,
when he runs for president, he becomes
Okay,
president.
because
I'll
look,
give it
you
up.
can even-
I'll give it up.
No. Because you can make the same case. What's more influential, Facebook or the presidency?
Listen,
No. Answer that question, Russ. What's more influential,
Social media by
Facebook
far.
or the presidency?
Social media by far.
Which
Social
one's
media
more
by far.
influential?
Social media. In
No.
this day and age,
Charlie, stop.
social
What's
media.
more influential,
Social media.
What?
Facebook or the presidency?
Social
you feeling
media.
that heat? I can see
I don't know.
you sweating.
Facebook.
now
Facebook
you don't know.
influenced
Huh?
the presidency.
You don't know. You know.
Huh?
Facebook elected that nigga that you're talking about.
Bro,
Hey.
Alex, just to break in, social media elected that nigga.
And so what are we?
Okay,
what
all
are we
right. I'm just
talking-
saying.
We're not talking about the internet,
No,
man.
no. I'm not gonna let you guys run away with this nonsense.
You're running away with fucking Kim Kardashian and fucking Kanye
I'm
West
not
because-
relating
Matt,
this.
What?
It's actually a valid.
I'm not-
point,
No,
man.
it's not. Y'all
Bro.
are equating social
Bro.
media success
Hey, man.
versus
Bro.
a person.
The
Social media is
nigga that you're
so
talking about was
strong today,
elected
man.
off of a tool.
People got
Off
their
of a
money
platform.
off of a tool. Same
Russell,
way, man.
come on.
Same
Hey,
thing.
Matt,
Look, yeah, I'm just not agreeing. He's not. Kanye West and Kim Kardashian to me are not more influential than Donald
Social
Trump.
media
At the end of
is
the day-
so
Hey,
powerful.
Hey,
high.
listen. Listen. At the end of the day,
Are we talking
Listen.
Kim Kardashian and Kanye West or
Listen.
social media?
all right,
Bro,
wait,
anyone
wait,
that's
wait.
popping on social
No,
media,
answer that
You're saying
clarification.
Donald Trump
Clarification
is
first.
influential and shit.
anyone of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's level caliber, they are more influential than the president.
On social, on what do you mean
Be
by
honest.
social? On
You've said
fashion?
social. Since
Are you
the
saying
beginning.
social fashion?
Matt,
What is that?
Matt,
Bro, there's so many factors
Matt,
in social, man.
Because I'm not arguing. Like, I don't give a fuck about fashion.
hold on,
I'm talking
Thank
about
you.
shit
Hold
that
on,
really.
hold on.
I'm talking about shit that
Fashion,
really
man.
matters.
That's
Bro,
what you're saying. He's
okay,
saying you making
hey,
people wear
hey,
homeless
hold on,
clothes.
hey,
Hold on, wait, no, stop.
One
If
thing,
we're gonna have this debate, one person at a time.
Let me
Go
just-
ahead,
It's
Josh.
gonna be small. It's gonna be
Go
small.
ahead.
Because if you're being real, if y'all want to be real with yourselves, only thing Donald Trump is really influenced, he just gave the white dude down the street a little more confidence to call me a nigga.
Come on now.
That's the
Come
only
on
thing-
now.
that's the only
Come
influence
on
he's
now.
really had.
Come on
That's what y'all
now.
think?
Come
That's
on
what y'all
now.
think.
He gave him a little more
All right.
confidence, a little more bonus
Let
to
me-
call
let
me,
me- let me-
call me a nigga. That's it.
All right. Y'all arguing not just
Yeah.
Donald Trump. Y'all arguing against the president. The president of the free fucking world right now,
Talking
right?
about Donald Trump. I'm not talking about Obama.
No,
Obama's
they
different.
originally
I'm talking
stated
about
that Kim
Donald
Kardashian
Trump.
and Kanye West are
not
more
talking about
influential
presidency.
than the president, including Donald Trump.
He's not talking
I
about.
am
He's not
saying,
talking about a presidency
y'all
in general.
must
He's
be
talking about specifically Donald
Y'all
Trump.
said it yourselves, man, in the beginning. That's what I'm fucking. My whole gripe is you can't say that two celebrities based on social media.
You can't. Cause,
Yes, they did.
Because Barack
Josh.
and Donald Trump had two different influences.
That's
So
what I'm
it's
saying.
not
Y'all
about. They're
are
not talking
saying
about.
the president, man.
We're talking about a president right now.
I'm talking about
including
right
Donald
now.
Trump.
Right now.
Okay,
Right
okay,
now.
Okay, fine.
Right now,
Fine,
nigga.
fine. We
Right
will say
now,
right
nigga. Because you
Right
want to get
now.
loud, I get loud too.
All
Right
right.
now, nigga.
We're talking about right
First
now.
of all, okay, even if you want to talk
Now.
about right now, Donald Trump as a president has more influence than
That's
Kim
false.
Kardashian. And
That's
this,
false.
you know why?
false,
You know
man.
why? Y'all are
That's so
equating.
false,
All right, can I talk
bro.
now? Since y'all obviously were talking, I let y'all talk before, and then I came
Go
in 5 minutes
ahead.
later.
Go ahead.
All right, y'all are saying that because Kim Kardashian and Kanye West made people buy homeless clothes or whatever,
That's not
or
why.
buying
That's not-
shoes.
that's not
I'm giving you a
That example, that little ass example is a drop in the bucket of what Donald Trump as a president has done to the world. No. Yes. His changes in fucking tax reform, whatever you want to say, whether you agree or disagree,
That's
has
a law.
shifted
That's
the
a
world.
law, man.
That
You
changes
can't do
so
anything.
many social factors.
You can't do anything about
now
that.
we're
The chain reaction of being a president has more influence
you're-
on
Because
whatever you want to
there's
say is a
nothing
social factor.
Y'all talking about
There's
different,
more
y'all talking about
influence.
different influences right now.
We're talking about
You're talking about
completely
physical
different-
influence of putting a law into place rather
can't
than.
do it. I can't-
That's
I can't-
what I'm
Bro, I
saying.
can't do
I
anything
don't know
about
what
that.
y'all are arguing. Y'all arguing like shit like fashion. I'm not arguing
We're
with
not
that.
talking fashion.
You talking
man.
about
No,
you
but
talking
y'all brought
about-
up fashion as like different
talking
things.
about-
I'm just
I'm
talking about like
I'm
actual
talking-
like
okay,
influence.
Perfect
You know what I'm talking
example.
about? You know what I'm
Perfect
talking
Like
about?
world changing things.
Will
Like
Smith-
you
if
could like
Will-
world
if Will-
shifting thing. That's what I was talking about.
You know what
I
I'm-
don't give a
If
fuck
Will
about like
Smith-
shifting
if Will
people-
Smith, Kim Kardashian, Kanye West posted a picture of a plastic of a cardboard water bottle and said, "Go buy this because our Earth is dying."
I don't give a fuck about
No.
that.
Majority of
My-
the Earth will go
no.
buy
No, I'm
that.
saying like I don't
Me
like
and
I'm not
Charlie,
talking about
me and
that.
Charlie are having two different points.
not
I'm
talking
talking
about
about changing the framework of the things that you value.
He's talking about changing.
I'm talking
having an
about
effect on what someone
value. You guys don't seem to understand that if I can shift away someone values things, I have complete control of them.
So
I'm not
powerful.
talking
I
about
have complete control of you. If I can shift what you value, your perception of value, I have control of you.
He's not talking
I
about
can
whether.
manipulate you in whichever way I want. You guys don't seem to understand
You're
that.
talking about he's
Well,
making
I don't-
taxes higher.
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about. He's made homeless clothing.
Well,
So, bro, if I can shift the things that you value, I have power over you.
And that's not even Donald Trump. That's just a law.
That's
been in
just
place.
the rules of nature,
That is being a president.
bro.
I am
That
arguing
that
the
is just the
president-
rules of nature, bro. If I can shift what you value, Matt, I can control you.
If I can shift how much money you have at the end of the year, that is control. That is control.
That's what I don't like. To me, I even you saying it like 30 times to me, that didn't do anything for me,
bro. if I'm shifting what you're purchasing, if I'm shifting what you care for, I'm changing markets. So you're talking about a man that's man. You guys don't seem to understand business. If a dude mandates a law, if Trump mandates something that changes the way we do taxes or whatnot, everybody adjusts.
To be honest,
we all adjust.
I don't even.
But if I tell you that I can shift what you purchase, what you buy, I shift whole industries in that same manner.
Would y'all argue that, like, I know the president's the president, but do you really think that he's the most powerful person in America?
No, that's always been a thing. Like it's like, do you really think the president is like the most powerful person ever?
No,
but I think that he's such a lightning rod for just like,
he's like the speaker of the nation. I would say that.
Just yeah, but at the same time, he's also like a divisive lightning rod.
Yeah,
and like he's different from other presidents. Like he's not just like a standing figure. Like I don't even think the leaders of other countries are the most powerful person in their country.
All I'm saying is, as far as
no, because no. If there's a trillionaire, which there are multiple, I'm pretty sure there's trillionaires in America, right, Alex? There's a lot of trillionaires.
I mean, undocumented.
There's no documented trillionaires.
No, there's no documented.
Isn't Apple worth $1 trillion?
Oh, you're talking about companies?
Worth?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I think
go ahead. Yeah,
companies
Amazon?
like Apple, Amazon, they have way more power than the president. I don't think the president is the most powerful person in America at all. I think there's a lot of business that goes on behind the scenes that dictates his movements and his
100%.
So like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think. I think you guys.
I mean,
what I've been getting from you guys is that like y'all hold him on. Like,
you hold him on because
I was like,
in my opinion, you guys don't understand capitalism. We're in a capitalistic market, right? That's what determines everything.
Yeah.
Businesses determine everything. Not one man that is in some overarching position that it can get on the State of the Union or change a law here and there and whatnot. Yes, but in the background, shifting whole ecosystems are stuff that happens when you decide to create an Amazon or you create a Google where I have all the data on you that I could possibly want.
What do you think? Do you think Kanye has done anything that significant to an Amazon or an Apple company? Let me know.
I'm not saying that, but to be on the platforms that are in control and to be some of the most, like, let's look at it like this, right? If we're looking at a Facebook, a Google, an Amazon, let's just use social. We'll use social because that's where influence can happen from a person. All right,
I'm talking about the people. Them specifically.
Okay, so all right, so let's look at Facebook, let's look at Instagram, look at Twitter, right? Bro, I
understand social media's power.
Let me finish my statement. Can you please just shut up and let me finish my statement?
But you keep going on the tangent of social media.
You're not allowing me to talk. Let me just talk and get my point across, and you can say whatever the fuck you want to say. All right. So Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, all of these are composed of people. Whether you believe it or not, there's a hierarchy to this. There are people with little followers, and there are people with more followers. The word follower there is there for a reason. It means that I follow you. I follow your influence. So if I have 100 million people following my influence, following my beck and call, and they are connected to 100 other million people, that influence trickles down far greater than you could ever imagine. It doesn't just stop with the post. It doesn't just end with the story. It continues into all of these different little microcosms, and then that's what creates radical, not even radical change, but that's what creates a shift. So if you're, it's just beyond me for you guys to think that, because if I'm saying that the same guy that you're putting so much power to was elected off of a tool that he put some influence into with the way that he strategically ran his dark ads, his live ads, and all of these different things, if you're saying that the tool is not more powerful than him, then he wouldn't have needed to use the tool.
Okay, like I said earlier, you are using the tool. I am comparing Donald Trump as a president versus Kim Kardashian and
what I'm saying is whoever can effectively use the tool best wins the game.
Y'all gotta specify influence on what.
I mean,
Russ.
I know. Look, hey,
I feel like y'all gotta specify influence on what. He said who has the most influences on economy or taxes is different. Who got more influences on people's what they value to buy is different. The influence is different. You gotta specify what specific influence are y'all talking about.
All right, going back to I'm gonna make 2 points. Your
Influence
first point,
on what?
Your first point of saying influence, as far as whether you want to say a cultural shift, as far as clothing, whatever, like socially, whatever you want to say. I'm saying a social change or whatever is probably a lower tier versus someone that is affecting a global economy. Global. Whatever agenda he's pushing to the American people and stuff like that is what is going to happen towards legislation and everything.
I think
that
to be honest,
is more important than any social thing that you're moving.
Honestly, to be honest, this came up with Charlie talking about basically how the influence of that Kim K and them have on people and their life decisions, and like
I'm talking about
and like becoming better people and stuff like that. That type of influence of what they're doing with their personal lives.
I'm saying
I think that's the influence that initially brought up.
Okay,
then y'all started.
Okay, you know what's funny?
branching out.
It's crazy to use a Nipsey Hussle quote, but this is a line that Nip said. The highest human act is to inspire, right?
Okay.
And we all understand that if you watch a motivational video or you see a basketball player do et cetera, it gets you hyped and it gets you focused. And we listen to music as a way to keep ourselves more focused on our grind, right? In my opinion, and I hold this opinion, and I have no problem saying this, music is the most influential thing to any person.
Oh yeah.
In my opinion, that is literally I don't care what's going on in terms of legislation, what's going in terms of the market. If you're broke and you're struggling, if you put on a motivational song that resonates with you, it can keep you still in the game.
And if you put on that country song that got you sad as shit.
Now, if Donald Trump comes out the next day and says, "Hey, man, you're gonna get a tax break," it may give you a little bit of a boost, but you're still broke. Now, in my opinion, when I say those things, like being a musician or being able to empower people through just your words alone, I don't like the words alone of a dude like Martin Luther King inspired an uprising that then shifted everything. Shifted the government. Shifted the way we move.
So he was a then social media.
So what I'm saying?
What? I mean, I'm just saying like.
No, he's saying he's a social influencer.
Yeah, he was a social influencer.
He's a social influencer,
bro. Yeah, I think what we're not connecting on is that social media honestly is. Very
What I'm saying is, okay, so look at it like this. Look at it like this.
It's like one of the
all right, let's put it like this. Let me put it as blunt as possible.
that.
If Martin Luther King was a social influencer in his time, right? And the TV, the radio were his mediums to express his ideas and galvanize people, right? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat are all those same voice box mediums for people to galvanize and move people. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying that the person who effectively cracks that code the best has the most power.
And you're saying that Kim Kardashian and Kanye West have cracked that?
I'm not saying Kim Kardashian. I'm just saying
Kanye West. Even if you want to use Kanye West, you're saying that Kanye West has used that tool more effectively than someone who won the presidency?
I'm saying that because I understand how much music has power, and I'm saying that because I understand how much Kanye has influenced this little small subset of 5 people in this room. How Russ said that when he dropped out of college and he had nothing on his mind other than, am I going to be a success or a failure? He played college dropout to get him.
Kanye is more influential to me than President. I'm just saying.
So what
I'm saying, just
I'm
talking. I know me.
So what I'm saying.
What'd you say?
When I was on my drive back from Tech, I was listening to College Dropout.
He said college dropout.
You said Kanye's more influential than what?
I said Kanye's more influential to me.
So what? Oh, but you just don't agree.
No, I don't agree like with the whole.
He's saying
world.
the mass.
I don't
majority.
think like the mass majority.
He's saying the mass majority.
World.
And I'm fine with y'all saying that, but I'm just saying
versus like Kanye West, him versus Kanye West. Nah.
I'm just
maybe there's other people. If you bring up some other people, we could argue that. But
if we were to argue what is more influential to your overall day-to-day psyche and your values and your purpose, would you say the words of Donald Trump and his mandates hinder you, and like, no, not even hinder, but change the way you feel in a day or a week or a month more than music does?
We're talking about us. You can't.
I'm just talking about the vast majority of people. Vast majority of people will put music on its highest pedestal. Okay, whether you're at work or you're doing this thing yourself, music is in the background giving you hype. Is it not?
Okay.
When you're about to play a game, are you not listening to music before you're about to play to get yourself in the mind state?
Sure.
when you're not chilling at home by yourself and you're trying to stay locked into the grind, are you not listening to music?
For sure.
Okay, so then what are we talking about here?
You tell me.
Because I'm talking about the world.
The world is doing the exact same thing.
But no, I'm talking about with Kanye West. I'm just saying, like, for Kanye,
He's
not
a
everyone in the
musician.
world, not everyone in the world is listening to
at the
Kanye
highest
West.
level,
Thank
is
you.
he not? Is he not the musician at the
Is the
highest
whole
level?
world listening to? Is the whole world listening to College Dropout and dropping out of college?
I'm not saying that, but a
But-
vast majority of people are. A vast majority of people were listening to Kanye West when Kanye West was Kanye West.
Okay.
Let's not act like
Okay,
he's
that's
he's
fine.
not him for a reason.
You can agree that you.
Let's
I can
not act-
agree.
Let's
Hey,
not just forget that.
I can agree
I
that
said
at,
right
at the
now.
peak,
I'm talking
at the
about
peak
right
of
now.
Kanye's career, fine. You could say that everyone was listening to Kanye's College Dropout, whatever albums you want to say, right? He had so much influence. But I'm talking about right now, present day, 2019. You cannot tell me that Kanye West has more influence on
Mr.
a
West,
world,
Mr.
on the
West.
world.
I'm factoring in the fact that
world.
Kanye has fallen off as well. Like Kanye, to a certain extent, to where he used to be, he's not the same West. And
This debate can go on forever, anyways. But
Yeah,
what?
Nothing's ever promised tomorrow.
shit, Beyonce probably got more say. She probably influenced more.
I'm honestly just speaking.
Beyonce, I'm just talking about Mr. West.
No, I'm talking about people.
Mr. West, Mr.
People
West.
of that level. People of Beyonce's level. Kim Kardashian's level.
I put
Kanye West.
Beyonce.
You put Beyonce.
We could debate about. I'll debate about. I'll
There's
debate on
there's no
behalf
debate.
of Beyonce.
In my opinion, there's no debate. Beyonce is
I'm
far
just
more
not
powerful.
Mr.
Far more powerful than Donald Trump.
Not Mr. West.
Far more.
on
And
what a person
Beyonce
does?
is probably like 3 times more powerful than Kanye
That's what we're
West.
talking about. We're not talking about damn tax
I'm not
reform.
talking about
We're
a
not talking about
specific-
gas.
yeah.
But I'm not talking about Kanye.
None of that
I'm not
shit.
talking about
We're
Kanye
talking
though.
about influence on people and what they do
Beyonce,
and the way they think.
Beyonce can drop.
But I'm saying,
Beyonce
but
can
a
make
person-
wearing one-legged pants popular, and people will start wearing one-legged pants.
Exactly, man. We're not talking about the
Guarantee
dumb
you.
Y'all
other
said
shit. We're not talking
Beyonce
about
made lemonade
political
popular.
and
Y'all
the
are
American
putting- y'all are
infrastructure.
saying what
We're
y'all
talking
are
about
arguing
people
are
and
the
their
little
values
things
and
in
what
life,
they like.
man. Y'all are arguing the little things in life. I am saying there's a scale to this shit. All right, there is a scale.
That's not the topic we were talking about.
No,
I don't
that
give a
is.
fuck what scale
Y'all are
is bigger than the
saying
other.
that because
we're
y'all
talking
looking
about
at the little
we're
details
talking-
of
we're
life.
We're not comparing which was more important, tax reform or what jeans is better. We're not comparing that.
We've literally
We're
watched
comparing.
this.
We're just
using
on the
examples for
topic-
example's
We're on the
sake, bro.
topic
We've
of
watched this whole game.
what jeans they like more. That's the influence. That's the type of influence we're talking about. The influences
fucked
people's
up
beliefs
because
and what they want to do.
We're losing.
We're sitting down.
Fuck the Spurs, man. They
making me
suck.
angry.
They're not gonna win. Find another team.
Fuck.
All right.
Josh, who you a fan of? LeBron, sorry
Bucks,
ass, or
baby.
who? Bucks? Yeah, you don't have a team, nigga. Shut up.
The Bucks.
What else-
H-Town.
What else we got on the docket,
Cavs.
Josh?
Not in that Cavs anymore. Let me the
Fucking headache.
Lakers.
I'm
I was a
gonna
Cavs.
go with- My head is pounding.
Yeah, that was a long conversation.
But that was a long one. What else we got on the docket, bro? Nothing. We're at 2 hours already, so
We're at 2 hours.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
are we not?
No.
What are we at?
For real?
We're at 1 hour 58 minutes.
Exactly.
I hate when you do this
Is
shit,
that
bro.
2 hours?
Right,
Because
2
when
hours.
someone looks and they see that one in front of the shit, they're like, oh, them niggas.
We got
them
we
niggas
got
capping.
we got one more in there.
We got one more in the tank. And
Oh yeah, but you said you wanted to talk
about.
about something, right, Charlie?
Fuck, man.
Charlie won't remember what he wanted to talk about.
You said you wanted to talk about something, right, Matt? I'm just seeing if it sparks something. This might ignite something. But who knows?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. I think that
I mean, we got. But next, is it next week the Avengers movie? That's when we come out.
Y'all didn't want to talk about it. Y'all are some.
I'm not talking about it.
Y'all
I'm
bring
saying
it up
I'm excited to go watch it next week. So the time is coming.
Oh, you're watching it Friday.
Yeah,
Y'all
I'm
got
watching
it.
before all y'all niggas. You know.
now. No, we're watching on Sunday.
Yeah, y'all watching on Sunday.
Like some real ones, and we're gonna dream about it.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
Oh,
I don't
Josh,
think
I am too. It's gonna be Friday night.
Josh,
so
you about to watch it
I'm gonna dream
first,
about
huh?
it as well. Yeah, I'm gonna ruin it.
Oh,
for all y'all
no,
niggas.
you're not.
We should change our podcast to
joking.
The Avengers Plus One
Well, how does that make sense?
because I don't give a fuck. But y'all niggas talk about it every damn episode.
That must be.
God damn.
We haven't talked about it every
We
episode.
talk
Yeah,
about
y'all
Avengers
do,
a lot.
bro.
No, we
nigga.
didn't.
No, we didn't.
Yes,
we just started talking about it when they started releasing trailers and shit.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that must be very boring to
Cap
not
was
be a
like
fan
that.
of the
bro.
fan of like
Josh,
fun shit.
How many times did we talk about the Avengers?
Oh, but Charlie,
As
give
an
us
outsider
Charlie,
looking
give us
in,
an
man,
update on Game of
there's
Thrones. How
been
you
multiple
feeling?
times
How you feeling
where-
about Game of Thrones?
We do bring
Huh?
it up. a
How you
lot.
feeling about Game of
Oh
Thrones?
yeah, we can talk about Game of Thrones.
You can
Nah, I don't give a fuck about Game of Thrones, nigga.
Yeah, man, forget
Fuck
GOT.
that shit. You know how many times we talk about Game of Thrones, nigga?
Is that
Should we should name this Game of Thrones plus one, nigga?
we talked about Games of Thrones last weekend though.
No, but I'm saying, but
Did we?
where we
the
left
first
off
episode.
was that you guys had never seen it before.
Oh yeah, that's a good topic.
You know,
No,
Hey,
like,
we
die
were
hard.
both. Did you? You, said
you
it
guys
sucked?
both binged it to a
You
different
said it
degree.
sucked, right?
Nah.
Nah,
I love with this show,
Matt
bro.
just-
No,
Matt's-
no, before.
Before.
Game of Thrones.
No, what I thought before was like, damn, I don't know if I can get into this many seasons, this many episodes. And I feel like I didn't know if I could. I didn't know.
Little did you know.
I didn't realize that. Yo, this shit. This shit was.
You could say
Yo, this shit was like
it's
crack.
like the Guinness World Record.
Bro, you said
for amount of episodes.
that's a record book number.
Bro,
man.
I was sitting there watching it and I was like, Matt, you have a mission. don't fail.
Bro, you know what's so sickening is that your whole purpose shifted. Yes. See, matter of fact, Bill, we can